Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last podcast before WrestleMania. WrestleMania is upon us, and obviously we have to have four people for this because, it's WrestleMania. What do you expect? And it's a big show. We have to have a big podcast. So this is going to be a big podcast. WrestleMania is 1 week away, and we're going to be taking a dive into that as well as NXT Stand and Deliver. And my host today is Clayton Bear and Tevin. And what better hosts to have to dive into WrestleMania with? So first of all, are we excited? This is WrestleMania. What the hell, fellas?
Of course.
It's WrestleMania week, bro. Like looking at the schedule, everyone's like Bear was saying, everyone's got something big going this week.
Yeah, that's true. First though, before WrestleMania is NXT Stand and Deliver, which is, their big pay-per-view of the year as well. And pretty good card. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, the main match people are really talking about, obviously, being the Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes match. First of all, I'm just going to say, if Carmelo Hayes doesn't win and Braun Breaker isn't moved up to the main roster Raw after Mania, they're idiots. They're idiots. I'll drive to Connecticut or whatever the hell their headquarters are. I'll knock on the door, talk to the receptionist, ask to speak to creative, and I'll tell them themselves, you're idiots. That is the biggest... what the hell? Why not do it? So... And it's like... It's like, dude, here's the perfect way, okay? I know we're just jumping right into it, but I just have to get this off my chest, okay? I thought he was gonna move up like at the Royal Rumble or something at least. I thought he was gonna lose the belt a while back, but he has to fight everybody at least twice, blah blah blah. And now it's like, okay, well, he basically has no more stories after this on NXT. He's done. So why not have Carmelo Hayes beat him? He's a new champion. Raw after Mania. Let's say Theory wins. Obviously, after this story, where's Theory gonna go? Theory comes out Raw after Mania. He's talking his shit. He's like, "Oh, sweet, I'm the guy." Blah blah blah. While he's talking, Braun Breaker music hits. Everybody pops. There's your next story: Theory versus Braun Breaker. Easy way to move him up, or just a simple way. Let's say the Miz. Oh, I hosted WrestleMania. Well, I didn't have a match. Let me have a match tonight. All right, we'll have a match. All right, who's my opponent? We'll get that ready. Miz comes out. Braun Baker's music hits. Boom, there you go. Move up. Easy as that. Like, come on now. WWE should be sending me paychecks in the mail at this point because of the shit that I'm throwing on here. Excuse my like, I'm going crazy today.
So, of course, because you're hype, I had to let you get that off your chest.
I am very hyped. This is my favorite time of the year.
So now I'm about to disappoint you.
Bull, don't tell me. You gotta be kidding me.
Now I'm not. Now I agree with you. Braun Breaker needs to be up in the main roster.
Yeah.
But Carmelo Hayes, man, he is so ready for the main event. He could do wonders on the main roster.
Oh yeah.
Now,
yeah.
No, and I know I know that, but again, we talk about because we all are wrestling fans first and foremost. And what is the biggest thing that happens when we watch wrestling that really irritate us? That we can just tell the story. We know what's going to happen. It's so irritating because it's no shock value. It's no understanding. And here's a good way. You can move both of them up. You could take Carmelo loses. The Monday after WrestleMania, he debuts. Tuesday, Braun Breaker loses. And mysteriously, Friday, guess who pops up on SmackDown? There are different ways. I just want to be surprised, and I want to make it make sense. That's my thing.
He doesn't necessarily have to lose the title to slowly start making his way on. Kevin Owens was holding the NXT title when he first started popping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I think Carmelo should be on the main roster. I think there should be a Hurt Business Part 2. But will that happen? I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly, but
You know what's crazy? When Carmelo Hayes was the North American champion, and he was calling it the A title, B title.
yeah.
His feuds were more interesting than Braun Breaker's at that time.
Yeah, it was.
It's going to be interesting to see if he does win the title, how he going to play. Like you said, the North American title was, the A title than the NXT championship. So I don't know. They might move him up just because of that, but we will see.
And with him, I know what he would say in that situation. Whatever title I have is always number one because I'm just that guy. Yeah. So,
look, if Braun Breaker mysteriously or for some reason wins this match and is on NXT and somebody else comes out to feud with him, I'm gonna turn the TV off. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest.
What if it was? Okay, I'm not saying that he should go to NXT, but what if it was Jay White?
I said Jay White.
Why do that?
Why U.S. Open challenge? But
even
that would be a good way.
Even if Jay White, okay, let's just say it was Jay White. My question would be, if I was watching that, why are you doing this on NXT? Why could you done this yesterday on Monday Night Raw? Why am I sitting here on Tuesday watching this in the Orlando Center? With Jay White in the Orlando Center doing this.
NXT needs us
because the WWE universe don't know who Jay White is.
Exactly.
I'll give you that. That's a good point. I will give you that one. But the problem, that's my problem. That's probably why I turned the TV off, because I know who he is. Okay? I'd be like, well, why the hell is he on Tuesday night? Why is he not on Monday night? Friday night?
The thing is, too, it just depends on their creative. And, we have a bad history with their creative. But now, there could be so many things. And let's not forget, Papa H is in charge. Yeah. So, even if he did do that, he would make it make sense.
That's true.
But don't act like Papa H wasn't in Vince's ear talking about, I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Never done that before, too.
Yeah.
He's the birdie in Vince's ear. That was in Vince's ear.
Let's remember, they've all done stupid things, okay? Triple H isn't perfect, okay? Let's just remember Katie Vick, okay? That's all I'm saying.
No, not even that. Not even that. Remember, Triple H didn't like a guy because he chewed his gum walking down to the ring. So I'm just saying. Push.
Yeah, you're right. But here's the thing I would say, and I think all of us would agree with this. Do we rather have Triple H on top or Vince?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
so, hey.
Let me ask the question then. Obviously, you know who I think should win. Who do y'all think should win this match? You think it should be Braun Breaker or Melo?
Melo.
Okay.
Melo.
I think. Go ahead, Clay.
Melo.
Yeah, I'm going with Melo too.
And see, this is the one time I'll admit there was probably two other times I was like, Braun is gonna lose this match. This time I'm serious, man. Braun is going to lose this match. He needs to lose this match. If he doesn't lose this match, dude, they need to start drug testing creative because they're on something, man. If I'm serious, dude.
Brady said Melo too, and he agrees with all of us. Triple H definitely. We rather have Triple H on top.
Oh yeah. So we'll see. Like I said, that is before And for people who don't watch NXT and they just go straight to WrestleMania, take the time to watch NXT if you can. It's actually really good, and it's going to be a really good pay-per-view. It starts on Saturday before WrestleMania. It starts at like 1 p.m. I believe. It's not a big match card. Some of the other matches on there are Grayson Waller and Gargano. And then it's the tag team titles with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and it's nothing too crazy. But that's the main match.
The North American ladder match, is that a ladder match?
Oh yeah.
Or it's like a fatal 5-way or something.
Yeah, fatal 5-way.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a ladder match or not though. But.
No, it's just a fatal 5-way, and Wesley's retaining. That's all I can say.
The North American title. Every time they have a match like that for the North American, it always steals the show.
Yes, it does.
That's true.
Since the beginning of the title, it always stole the show.
The one where he won Halloween Havoc, the ladder match. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was such a good match where Wesley won that one. I was so into it, man. That was one of the best NXT matches I've seen in a long time.
And don't forget, they're going to crown a new women's champion.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Is that what they decided to do? Oh,
yep.
Man. Yep.
So I wonder if that means Roxanne, she got is it mental issues or something?
I honestly don't know. I just saw today that they were going to put, it was for the women's titles that they had, she forfeited it.
Now I can see it then. Like, you know how, what's her name? Kylie Ray?
Yeah.
You know how she was? I can actually see it being something with Roxanne, because she did get put in that spotlight quick. Like, maybe that's something, mentally handled.
Well, one thing I've heard, this is all a work, that it was something going on with her and they found out she's okay. And that and the rumor has it that she could be a surprise and brought up to the main roster.
Wow. That would be wow.
I think that would be too early.
I was about to
myself.
Say, I was about to say that's a little. I think that's too early. Okay. See, that makes me even more mad. Let's just say for some dumb reason, Roxanne Perez moved up and Braun Breaker was still on the NXT. I'm not kidding. I'd send them a really bad email. That email, all capital letters, boom, 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 boom. Oh, just going crazy. I'd actually download Twitter again. I'd re-download Twitter. Oh man. No, that match though. I think Tiffany Stratton's gonna win that because that one is a ladder match. That one's the ladder match. It has Gigi Dolan. Okay. It has Gigi Dolan, Indy Hartwell, Valkyria, and then Zoe Stark and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, Zoe. Truthfully, man, at first I was never a fan of hers, but I've grown to love her. I would love to see Indy Hartwell get her shot with the title, even if it's a short reign.
I follow her since the Indies, so yeah, I'll be very happy.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Looking at those people, I don't know if I'd be too upset with anybody. To be completely honest, I mean, I really wouldn't. I think Tiffany Stratton's gonna take it though, but I would not be upset with any of those women winning that match.
You know who I'm surprised that it's not in that match? That I thought they would have, just to give her, some exposure. So
yeah.
Oh,
it seemed like they like pushing her too lately.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes, soul snatcher.
But yeah, if you don't watch NXT, do yourself a favor if you can. Go watch that pay-per-view. It's on Peacock like always. It's going to be a good one.
Always. Look, and I will say this, even through the transition of the gold and black era to the 2.0 to now, when they do their premium live events, they generally are banging. They put it, you can see where they put in the work to be performers, man. I mean, you'll do yourself a disservice not watching that.
Let's remember, Shawn Michaels is on it, dude. I mean, Shawn Michaels, he's not stupid, and that's why it's good. It really is. I mean, and like he was saying, I mean, just to do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's good, but it's not a big card. Those are really the two big mega matches. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and transition to the big stuff. WrestleMania is upon us, and I have taken the liberty to predict the match order. You're welcome. You're welcome. And this is my match order for night number 1. Okay, here we go. I have it written down, so if it's when it turns out to be correct, I'll come back on here and put myself over. Match number 1 for night number 1: Cena versus Theory. That one was already kind of confirmed anyway, so you know.
Off to a good start, bro.
I know, right? Watch this. It's gonna start, and all of a sudden, that's not gonna be the match.
Right? They changed it.
It's all screwed up. Match number 2: Ray versus Dom. I think they're gonna throw that right in there. Match number 3: I think they're gonna do the women's showcase. You know, just kind of in the middle. Match number 4: I think it's gonna be the Hell in a Cell with Edge and Balor. Match number 5: Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. It's not gonna main event. Match number 6: main event. You guessed it. KO and Sammy versus the Usos. I know it was rumored or almost confirmed at one. I think, I don't know if it was confirmed or not, but that Rhea versus Charlotte was gonna main event. That was also before this match got officially announced, the Uso match. But like, let's be honest. It's a bloodline story for one, but 2, it's a much more of a built story. Why would you not have that main event? That's it. I mean, come on now.
Well, you know what they're gonna do, co-main event, but I digress.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll put that next to Rhea versus Charlotte. Co-main event. Co-main event. There you go. That's my prediction for night number 1. So we'll dive into those matches, then I'll give the prediction for night number 2. Cena versus Theory starting out. Come on. Let's just be honest here. We talked about this on the last podcast, and I'll say it again. There is zero reason. You ever seen Infinity War where Doctor Strange looks through all the like all the
possible
possible
realities or whatever.
outcomes, you know? If Doctor Strange were to look through all the possible outcomes, there's zero reasons for Cena to win this match, is what I'm saying.
Is that what y'all decided? Oh, okay.
Let's go.
You gotta be no.
Wait till my explanation.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
That's right. Y'all didn't hear my explanation on this. Oh, okay.
Not yet. We haven't.
I'm
they gonna John Cena back and he's not gonna win.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Just to put Austin Theory over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I honestly think that. Okay.
I was sitting here ready, man. I was like, my fingers started twitching. I was like, I can't wait to come back at this one, man.
Now, I'm not saying John Cena is going to have a run with the title, but this is what I think is going to happen. Cena is going to win it. Night 1.
Oh, you do?
Night 2 or Monday Night Raw is an open challenge. Either Braun Breaker or Jay White is going to come out.
I feel like they could do that with Theory, though.
They can. Because Theory, in the way they could do it, instead of an open challenge, Theory comes out talking smack. And while he's talking his smack, he gets cut off with a music hitting and everybody. Because the second he comes out, they're going to be like, everybody's going to boo the hell out of him, obviously. And they're going to boo him before he just beat John Cena. And he's now a mega heel. And
I honestly think they're going to put that belt on John Cena. He might have it for a week. He might have it for a day. But I honestly think they're gonna put that belt on John Cena.
Okay, if that's the first match that opens WrestleMania and it has John Cena winning, it's gonna be really hard for me.
I will say I won't be entirely upset because it's John Cena winning the United States Championship again, but I do want Theory to win, and that's who I think is gonna win. But I won't be that upset.
Seriously, if that's the opening match and it has Cena winning, it's gonna be really hard for me not to just unplug the TV, man. Because it's like, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. I
figured that Tevin would give us a different look at things.
I thought but not on
this. Wait till the main event on night 2. Wait till you hear that.
Okay, hold on a second, Tevin. Okay, to be fair though, I've been changing my answer for that one a lot. So, okay, that one. I can't wait to get into that match, man. Because
I was about to just say my thought, but I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, let's just
hold on to that.
Guess what? Here, look at it. Hey, when I saw that 2 weeks ago, that promo battle versus Roman and Cody, I saw him wearing that shirt, and I said, "Damn, I need that before WrestleMania, so I can wear that." It came in today. Thank you, UPS. I'm so excited. There's my answer. Anyway, Cena versus Theory. We'll get more to that in a second. Cena versus Theory. Theory wins, puts him over. Because honestly, truly, if Theory loses, I don't.
His bags,
bro. Like I said, go ahead and take his stuff off WWEshop.com because there's no point of having it. I mean,
and another reason I think this, we've been hearing Theory doing his promo. We have not heard from John Cena just once. We just heard him once. That's another thing. I think that's really telling what's going to happen. If John Cena was cutting promos, back and forth with Austin Theory, then I could see Austin Theory maybe winning it. But he's been quiet, so.
So you think it's just straight up John Cena is going to win this?
Yeah, straight up John Cena. Well, it might be some, like I said, it could be some foolishness, but I don't think it. I think John Cena's going to straight up win it. Because if Theory wins it, right? What's next for Theory with that belt?
That's what I was saying. Okay. Ron Baker, Jay White, he's gonna come out like.
If Theory wins, okay, then it's the same thing. Either night 2 he has an open challenge, or Monday he has an open challenge, and somebody like Braun Breaker is gonna come out and defeat it. He's not gonna keep that title more than 2 weeks after he wins it. If he does win it,
hey, that's fine. As long as he wins at WrestleMania, that's fine. He can lose that title. Dude, if somebody had a Money in the Bank briefcase and for some reason wanted to cash in after the Cena and Theory match, I'd be fine with it. Like, as long as he beats Cena, I'm fine.
Well, I mean, honestly, he needs the rub. I mean, even Cena even just said it. That's the thing for me. Cena just said it. It's like, hell, we got to pipe in music for you. Nobody cares about you. So this is the rub that Theory's gonna use to make him be, hey, I beat Cena. That'll be his thing. It's always somebody has the person they beat, and they keep rubbing it in. Hey, I beat them. And this
Kurt Angle. Yep, that is
exactly. So there's no win if, like you said, if Cena wins, he's gonna drop it. So you're saying that we don't have that big thought of Theory. It's not gonna do him any good. So why cripple him on the biggest stage?
I said that because, with the whole Braun Breaker, my theory about Braun Breaker.
Right.
He gonna challenge for that, but
it's better for him to challenge Theory than Cena, because him beating Cena like that, everybody's gonna be like, because anybody who knows, I mean, you can be a great wrestling fan or just a person just catch it. Everybody knows Cena is not staying. So why give him the title? Why put that energy into it? even like I said, we want surprises, but that one makes no sense and it helps nobody. What good does Cena winning the U.S. title do for Cena?
Makes him a transitional champ at that point.
Exactly. So you don't want to do that too. And honestly, I personally believe Cena would not do somebody like that because he's been in that position.
Have you ever heard of Alex Riley?
Ha ha. Ha,
no,
ha.
well, hold on. That's different. What I'm saying is Cena wouldn't come in for one match to bury somebody. Now, if he's there, he got to torture people. That's different.
Hey,
he did it. What was it, against Nexus or the Core? Didn't he? He buried. Was that at WrestleMania where he buried all of them?
No, that was
SummerSlam, I think.
Yeah, SummerSlam. And here's the thing. He was there. He was full-time. He's now a full-time wrestler now. So Cena wouldn't do that to somebody. If he's there to torture them, that's something different.
Look, they all started off saying that about like these part-timers coming in and doing that until they become the part-timer.
Exactly.
Themselves.
man,
True.
Like I said, all right. Tevin, I'm putting you down for Cena winning. Then, man, I'm putting you down. I got all of us. I see Brady put Theory winning, so I got all of us with Theory winning. So, but I think Cena was the one who wanted the match first because in a pay-per-view like that, if you're not last on, you want to be first. I mean,
first you're last.
And
I mean,
Roman Reigns theory. If I can't go last, put me first.
And see, or it's just John Cena doesn't want to sit in that hot damn stadium because that stadium is about to get hot, man, with all those people. Because SoFi Stadium doesn't have AC, man.
What?
And really? So SoFi Stadium, you seen the roof, right?
I didn't go this year.
The roof. It's an architectural roof to where there's no AC and they wanted a natural cooling. They want the ocean breeze basically to come in and cool it, and that's why it's made. There's literally no. You can search it up. $5 billion stadium, no AC.
They better not take mine.
No, and like I said, when I actually found that out probably about 2 months ago, because I was like, I made a joke to somebody. I was like, man, the Rams suck. And they were like, it's because they got no AC. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I searched it up. Yeah, there's literally no AC in that damn stadium.
That's wild, bro.
I hate to be working the concession stands.
I'm telling you.
Dude, I hate to be a damn wrestler. I hate to be there, man. Shoulder to shoulder, both nights, like 5 hours, shoulder to shoulder, sitting there, man. I know. Oh man! And now look, if anybody watched this has been there, and I'm wrong, and it actually is cool in there because of the ocean breeze. Sorry, but I don't know. I just thought that was a little crazy. So maybe John Cena was like, "Yeah, I'm wrestling. I'm getting out of there, man. I'm too old for this crap." Well,
if you're not last, put me first.
Yep,
but if you're not first, go against the Undertaker.
Hey, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point.
Any match with the Undertaker is the main event.
That's right. That's a good point. All right, I got us put down for that match. So moving on, the Mysterios match. Clayton, I'll let you go first on this one, man, because I don't want.
Wait! Before y'all start, do y'all think this is Rey Mysterio's last match?
I'm not. Wait. I'm not going to answer that because I don't want to say my thing yet because that title.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough because I feel like he still has a lot to offer and can be used for whatever, but they also have a plethora of talent and roster. I don't know. I've been thinking about this match for a while now because we've all known this match is coming, even though they just confirmed it. I know we've all known it's been coming for a while now.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
I've been thinking about it, but what I was thinking today that I feel like would almost make the most sense in my eyes is Rey Mysterio's gonna win, but by disqualification. So Dom is gonna walk away the winner or whatever, like as the one who's walking away, but Rey's gonna go down as winning the match, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna have to put you on a separate sentence because I can't put that under like a certain simple name. I'm just gonna put.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Clayton thinks.
I mean, Ray's gonna win, but
Ray's gonna
it's
win
by DQ.
Okay, okay.
So
Clayton by DQ. Wow, I did okay. What? But what DQ? Like, is he gonna
I don't know.
break a chair or gonna get crazy?
I feel like maybe because like on SmackDown they played into the whole mom and sister thing or whatever. Maybe they're gonna be there at ringside. Maybe Dom's gonna threaten to do something to them, which causes Ray to lose focus, lose distraction. Then Dom like hits him with a low blow or a chair or something, and and then just basically starts going on.
That. The mom gonna go in the ring and cover herself over her husband, or the sister is. And yeah, I can see that happening.
All right, Seven, who's winning this match?
I mean, storyline purposes, it has to be Ray. If you're telling the story of good versus evil, Ray has to win. But, they shocked us before. Triple H and Booker T. But there should be no reason why Dominic should win this. But, they could go either way, but I absolutely think Ray is winning this.
Okay. Go ahead, Bear. Shock me.
Actually, I'm going with Dom.
There you go. He shocked me. Why?
Because he's on a roll. He's on a nice roll. He's starting to build up the heat he's getting. He's just just for what Tevin said, the storyline purpose, why not be able to beat his dad on the biggest stage and have that to brag to everybody? I beat my dad. And just think if Ray retires too, I retired my dad. Why wouldn't Ray want to put his son over at the biggest stage?
Oh, okay. Well, put it that way. Okay, I can actually see that now, because a lot of my predictions be like one-off matches. I'm not thinking like future. So yeah, let's just say if Dom wins this and this feud leads into SummerSlam, and that'll be a retirement match. Yeah, okay, I can see that happening, because I don't think this is gonna be a one and done thing.
No, I think they give him that fire heat until SummerSlam. Give him, man, ex-Condon getting rid of people. Man, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and they're having SummerSlam in Detroit this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. I might try to go to that. That's right next door to me.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going with Ray, and I think this is going to play out a little differently than y'all. He's going to the Hall of Fame the night before. Like Clayton said, he doesn't. I know he has lots to offer, but there's other talent. I know they moved him to SmackDown for storyline purposes, but let's be honest, they moved him to SmackDown because, I mean,
they moved him to SmackDown and continued the same story.
Exactly.
Like, what story purposes did they move him for?
No, I mean, well, yeah, that's true. I'm like, they tied it to the story. I think they moved him to SmackDown just because they wanted more room on Raw. And they're like,
they moved him to SmackDown so Karrion Kross could try his thing out with them. And I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I mean, what the heck they did with him?
But I do think he's going to the Hall of Fame the night before. I think he comes out, fights his son. It gets obviously emotional. I think Ray wins after the match. Well, they make up, hug it out. Ray retires.
Really?
I'm serious, and I'm sticking with that statement. I think I saw Bear's face. I seriously think Ray wins. They do that little stare. Ray gets teary eyes. Dom kind of looks at him like, you actually beat the hell out of me and you beat me. Like, why would you do that? Like, he almost has that, like, not like mad at him, but like he's so upset that his father beat him. And it's really emotional. Ray tears up. They hug with their family. Ray retires. That's his last match.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset. That'd be a good way to end it for sure with him. But I never saw that come. I would have never seen that coming. I would have never thought of that.
I could see that. I just think that with Dom getting nuclear heat, he's separating himself from his dad because anytime you're a second, third generation, you're always compared to whoever your family with. And this is the way to kind of separate them and Ray giving him a rub. But again, I'm not mad at what you're saying either. I wouldn't be mad if that's the way it plays out.
Brady said, haha, no way. Dom isn't the same since doing time. He doesn't show love no more. You don't see that teardrop. I'm like I said, I'm sticking with it, man. I know it's kind of a long shot, but I'm sticking with it.
I mean, that's a good prediction. Like I said, I wouldn't be upset.
But so I got because Brady's going for Dom as well. So Brady, Bear, Dom, and then us three, Rey Mysterio, and Clayton by DQ. But yeah, I think that'll be the second match. That's why also it'd be nice to be kind of emotional. It really it's that nice build up, to the main event. I mean, keep it going, keep the crowd entertained, especially when the next match I have put down is the women's showcase. Which, before we get into this, I'm gonna put myself over. Bear, I'm going after you for a second. Let's remember last podcast. I said that I think Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are gonna be in this match and they're gonna win and go face Backlash. And guess what? Guess what was said to me?
Nope.
I'm putting myself over, ladies and gentlemen, because they are in this match and they are gonna. Who the hell else is gonna win this match?
Yeah,
like
realistically,
come on,
that's why I really don't this match because it's obvious. But...
Did they announce the fourth team yet?
No, they'll do it Monday night.
And it's
there's another qualifying match.
Is it another just makeshift teams like everyone else?
It'd probably be Dana Brooke and Tamina.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's either gonna be them.
They're gonna put
they're gonna throw
Nikki Ash and Doudrop back together.
Well, I think it'll be the Dana Brooke, or it'll be I think it'll honestly probably be though Carmella and Chelsea Green. I think they'll throw them in there.
True.
Yeah.
Or the Garcia twins.
Ha ha!
It took me a second. I was like, who?
No. Yeah, so I knew that was coming. That's why last week I was sticking with that. I knew, because this is for the tag titles, obviously. It's going to set up whoever wins this is going to win the face the tag team champions. They were talking about, it was rumored that Rousey was going to go after that with Baszler. I knew they were going to get thrown in the match some way, shape, or form. And
that's the only reason why, because she just got cleared.
I'm
not knocking what you're saying, and I'm not saying I'm giving you your props. I'm just saying they got in this match because honestly, it's like, okay, we got to give you your paycheck, your big bump.
Yeah.
You and your tag team. Nobody cares.
So are we all agreeing Ronda Rousey and Baszler are taking this?
100%.
Oh yeah.
All right. Brady didn't even put an answer for this one, so I'm gonna assume he's going with it as well, because I don't know who the hell he would go with. I feel so bad for Natalya and Shotzi though, man. Because I like both of them a lot, and they're just thrown in there obviously to get squashed.
Wait a minute, stop. No, you didn't just say that.
What?
That they just got in there to be squashed. all the women in there just got thrown in there to be squashed.
Okay,
what kind of crap is that?
Oh no, I know that, but like, look at it. Liv Morgan has already had her title. Raquel Rodriguez was squashed a long time ago, and I had high hopes
Which
for
is
her.
Stupid.
Exactly.
Stupid.
I had my high hopes for her a long time ago, and they threw that in my face. So I don't.
They need to turn her heel again. But that's a conversation for another day.
No. I agree with you, Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah, NXT version, 100%.
Give her black lipstick back, damn it.
You know what? I tell you this. No, what they need to do, and honestly, they should listen to Dana Brooks. Everybody jokes and make fun of Dana, but she had one of the best reasonable things that they need to do. Make a secondary title for those women to help build them up, to build interest in them, to get them some moment. Exactly. They just treat them.
Tag titles was going to do that, but you see,
but you know how they treat tag teams there. So
exactly, that's my point. It's like now you just pick people, and it's a shame because look at how many tag teams are in this match that fought against each other being tag teams, and it's never brought up. It's never made one iota about it. It just, again, another thing to disrespect the women in their company. If your name is not Charlotte, Becky, well, I was going to say Bailey, but they've been doing her wrong, and Bianca. So,
yeah, like I said, this is just kind of that. That's why I think that's going to be right in the middle, because there's going to be 6 matches a night. That's why I think this is going to be number 3, and obviously you guessed it, night number 2, the third match is going to be
same thing.
I think they're going to go first. They're going to do the men's first second night.
For the second night, I got men's going 4th. But yeah, that's.
Oh, whoa. Forgot one match.
So
the Andre Battle Royale.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's.
So I heard.
Well, that's on SmackDown, and I don't even that hurts my heart, man.
Oh, they on SmackDown. They're not doing that on WrestleMania.
Oh, they've been doing it on SmackDown.
That's on SmackDown. That's why that's not on here.
I haven't watched it like in the last 5 years, so I don't know.
Well, yeah. Look, go ahead.
Nothing.
I heard Bobby Lashley was entered in that.
Yeah. No, you didn't hear it. It's facts. No, they had him. They had him front and center around everybody else.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Dude, that was the biggest spit in the face to us they've ever done. They put him front.
LA Knight.
They put
Wait a minute. I forgot this. Yeah.
Let me talk to you.
Well, hey, dude, seriously, LA Knight, they are treating him so bad. They're treating him as bad as Bobby Lashley because he is so much better than that. I truly think he's a main eventer. I love LA Knight.
100%.
And
yeah.
And like you said, they put Bobby Lashley right there. They put LA Knight right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Eli Drake was my favorite wrestler on Impact.
Oh my man!
Dude, hey man,
that's what we said. That's exactly what we said.
The only reason why I turned into Impact was for Matt Hardy, Eli Drake, and it was somebody else. I forgot. Oh, EC3. Those are the 3 people that tuned in for Impact.
Dude, Eli Drake. Every time I see LA Knight, I see Eli Drake, and that's what hurts me so much of what they're doing with him lately. It's like, yeah, and it hurts, man. It really does hurt. I don't know why. Yeah, that match,
but
watch it on Friday, but it's gonna.
But the one thing that his saving grace, he's over. How many people does his catchphrase? He is
that
over.
Quick. I was surprised about that.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Triple H will do something with him after Romania. I just have no doubt about it.
Yep, and I do think he needs to go after a title soon. And because that's who he is. He's a main eventer. When you get somebody like that who can talk on the mic like that, go after a title. Oh my gosh! But
the thing is, what title can he go for?
Well, he's not good. That's why I said a title? Because I don't even know.
Right. Gunther is not losing that title no time soon.
No.
He's getting the honky tonk man's unless he gets hurt, he's breaking the honky tonk's record.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, that match on SmackDown. Forget that match. That match is that's a bad no.
Never mind.
But the next match I got after the women's showcase is the Hell in a Cell, which obviously the Demon is gonna be in it, and like I said last time, I said I hope Brood Edge is in it, and obviously now more than likely it's gonna happen because of the whole rumor with Gangrel gonna be there, or in the area or whatever. And so
just throw Christian.
That one could wish.
Yeah, his contract is up. Throw Christian in. His contract is up.
At AEW?
Yeah, it was shortly after the Jungle Boy feud ended. Yeah.
Man,
that was his last.
If he came out, man, that would be crazy. I'm actually more hyped. I'm more hyped about this match than I thought I would be. But at the same time, this better be the last match. It needs to be the last match. It will be the last match for the reason that they're gonna have Brood versus Demon. They're gonna end it big. But with that being said, the Demon is winning this match.
Question. Is the Demon undefeated on the main roster?
No.
Oh,
that's why he was a Demon. Oh,
you remember God pinned him for Roman Reigns
because he only had 2 times where he was the Demon, right?
Yeah, but Roman Reigns, God knocked him off the turnbuckle and Roman pinned him.
Oh yeah, dang, that was stupid. Okay.
Yeah, and everybody, everybody really wanted the damn. Well, to be fair, they wanted an actual, Demon versus the Fiend match, like an actual match.
No, because like I said, the thing with Bray, I cannot see Bray losing any match that just the way they have booked him, and other wrestlers complain about all these matches that Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, is in. It's centered around him.
Yeah,
like the dark pitch match that was around him. Yeah, it's like I don't see nobody losing.
Well, the Fiend is no longer with us, and I don't know if Bray Wyatt will be with us any longer.
Howdy, yeah, I forgot.
So we don't know what's gonna happen with that, but yeah, like I said, the Demons. That's why this match needs to be the last one. But at the same time, Finn Balor needs to win this because if they lose another match, Judgment Day is gonna be the most sorry group in all of existence. Like, why in the hell should I care about this group when they keep losing? They're supposed to be a big heel group, and they just keep losing and losing and losing.
Well, because they'll win on Raw against some jobber.
Great. I think the Demons winning this. So I'm going with Finn Balor, and I could see this being Edge's last match.
Okay.
It's crazy that you're talking about just because when they put people in groups, it's supposed to help them. And I just keep thinking about Damian Priest. I was like, he was actually doing better before they put him in Judgment Day. Just like he just declined.
Yeah, because they keep losing. It's stupid. Like they just keep.
He was the United States champion. I was just like, okay, they're doing something with him. Then they put them. I'm just like, what are y'all doing?
I love Brady's take on it. Retribution 2.0.
Damn.
Nah,
ain't that bad now. Come on.
Retribution could have been good, but they T-Bar Mace, that whole thing get. That was just stupid.
So who do y'all got for this match?
I'm with you. I'm going with the Demon. I'm just sick of this. I agree with you. He needs to rub. And the other thing I don't agree with you, this won't be Edge's last match. It's going to be in Canada. He's talked about it on numerous occasions. So, but again, it's not going to hurt Edge. Nothing Edge does right now is going to hurt him. Even wrestling the Judgment Day 18 more times and making everybody start puking, it still ain't going to hurt him. So
no. Edge is one of those few people still. There's probably only a handful of them that no matter what, it will never hurt. They're untouchable. Like Brock Lesnar is untouchable, so that's why the hell would you have Edge win this match? I mean, because if you have Edge win this match against the Demon at WrestleMania for their last final feud, dude, like the last match in their feud, that is when Judgment Day comes out on Raw, they're probably going to come out in the janitor outfits because they're mopping the floors, because they're obviously not wrestling anymore, because why would they wrestle? They're just cleaning the floors. I mean, there's no point. I see Brady said Demon as well, so me, Bear, Brady, Demon. What about y'all two?
Demon. Yeah, I Finn needs to win it. Like, I agree with everything you said. Judgment Day needs a win. They need a big win. WrestleMania is a big place to get a big win.
Yep.
Also, another thing that just popped into my head while y'all were talking was, I think that if Edge didn't accept beating The Undertaker and beating the streak at WrestleMania, I don't think he's going to accept beating Finn at WrestleMania.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Really good point.
I think he's going to do what he's there to do now and put him over. But I could be wrong.
Shit, we could all be wrong. And then we're really going to be pissed. So, Tevin, let me just write you down for Demon, because why the hell would you say Edge?
Look, no. You
say
right. I want the Demon to win.
Oh gosh! But tell me who you think is going to win. But there's
Finn has to win. But it's WWE, so Edge is going to take it.
Oh man!
Brady said 100%.
All right, well, at least we're all in agreement for that. And like I said, I'm actually a lot more hyped up for this match than I thought I would be. So I'm glad that they were able to bring it back to me more, because when I first heard, this was rumored, I was like, oh God, another one of their matches. And it actually, it's helped me a lot more, and I'm a lot more hyped for it. So I'm glad they were able to do that. I'm just hoping it ends on a good match. I hope it's a good match. And so that means I have a good taste of that feud in my mouth instead of the crap we've been seeing the past couple months.
And I will say this too. This is their chance to rehab Hell in the Cell.
Exactly. That's a great point. I'm glad you said that. It'll be able to bring it back to, what it was made for, why it's a thing, not just a pay-per-view thrown every year now, which is finally not a pay-per-view anymore. It's actually a Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania, a premium match. I like that. I'm glad they did that. That's a good thing, and I'm glad you brought that up.
You remember when you only had Hell in a Cell and it was just the Undertaker, whoever that Undertaker was facing?
Right.
Yep, Undertaker or Triple H. It was one of the two.
Yeah. And it literally became a pay-per-view, a whole pay-per-view.
Which, hey, and you think about it, they've never had a whole pay-per-view where all the matches were Hell in the Cell. So why was it called Hell in the Cell? But
and let's also,
we don't have to worry about it no more.
Let's also remember, Hell in a Cell had the great Fiend and Seth Rollins match.
I try to forget that. Please stop.
Nobody
about that.
Nobody. God, dude.
5 stars, bro.
Oh, dude. Yeah, 5 out of 100 stars. Yeah, great match. Yeah, that match was. That's probably in the category for one of the worst wrestling matches I've ever seen. Truly.
What was that?
The Fiend, or Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell.
Oh.
Where it was like it was red and they did. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah. I didn't get that.
Dude, that was so bad. But moving on. So the 5th match on night number 1 is the co-main event. for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
So before you start, let me just get this out the way. Rhea Ripley. I'm not putting any more effort, not putting nothing in. I'm done. Rhea Ripley.
All right.
We're in agreement then, and the reason being, I mean, I knew we would be in agreement because we did a show about this a while back, where we basically talked about why this should happen, and like a little spoiler alert, Asuka needs to win the Raw Women's Championship, Rhea needs to win the SmackDown Women's Championship, the two losers swap places, and they switch, Charlotte Raw, Bianca SmackDown. Different people they can face off against instead of Bianca going back to Becky Lynch or Bayley or something after that loss, and different people to face off. So Rhea Ripley needs to win, and another reason Rhea Ripley needs to win this is, like I said, Judgment Day. If Finn Balor wins his Hell in a Cell match and then Rhea Ripley goes on and wins the SmackDown title, you know how much boost that'll give Judgment Day? It just, like, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Not just for them, but for the group. I mean,
if that's the case, then Dom needs to win too.
That's different. That's different.
No, you just said.
Oh, I knew somebody would say
that. Hey, look, I'm just going by what you said, my friend.
But yeah, I have nothing to say to that. Look, man, this is the Mysterio match seems almost more like a personal. I can't say that. I'd say it almost seems like, because they're all personal. But that's what a wrestling match is. But it's a family thing, and the Demon Finn Balor and Edge have been fighting for months. Edge versus Judgment Day. He started the Judgment Day. That's another reason Finn Balor has to win. And then Rhea Ripley, she barely wrestles as it is. So to finally put her in a position where she could win a big belt on a big stage. And I have that match after the Finn Balor match. Directly after, so you get 2 Judgment Day wins back to back? Come on, man.
I'm sorry, you meant 3.
What? No, the Mysterios is second. The Mysterios is second.
Yeah, but that means 3 wins for the Judgment Day, sir. Just keep up. I'm going to help you. Don't worry about it.
Look, I can't wait till next week on the podcast where we talk about night number 1. And I already have. I said, oh, look, the Demon won. Oh, look, Rhea won. Oh, look, Rey Mysterio won. Boom, there you go.
Not to bring up old wounds, but the same way you said somebody was going to beat, wasn't going to beat Samoa Joe.
This is a WWE episode, not an AEW episode.
So, guys, well, who do y'all have winning?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Because Brady has Charlotte. He wants Rhea, but he has Charlotte, so.
Rhea.
Okay.
I want to...
Like, look at the whole Judgment Day thing. It seems like Judgment Day was built around Rhea to help her. Like, even
at
with
a certain point, yeah.
Dom thing, it's been centered around her. And the way they've been, like, in her matches when she do wrestle, like, they had her face Akira, Tozawa. Like, when's the last time they actually had a male versus female match?
Yeah. True. Very true.
It's like all the signs is pointing to, like, they want Rhea to be, the dominant, basically like how they should be building Shayna Baszler, but or Asuka. Yeah,
Clayton, I know exactly what you're gonna say, so tell me. Go ahead.
I mean,
you want to
it's
say
funny.
It. You want to say it. You want to say it.
No, I want Rhea to win. I really do, and I really do believe she can win.
What?
But like Tevin said earlier, it is WWE. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm voting for Charlotte. I'm saying I have a little bit of a hesitation in me because it is WWE and it is Charlotte Flair. My vote is Rhea Ripley.
Remember,
but
yeah. I remember a couple weeks ago, well, a couple podcasts ago, y'all was talking about how, well, I said I don't think both titles are changing, but the more I'm watching, I'm like, they might actually.
Yeah.
The way it just seems. Bianca, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, Asuka has to beat her too. I'm just sorry, because if Bianca wins, what was the point of her coming back?
Exactly. Thank you, Tevin. That is exactly what I'm saying. Why the hell would they have her come back at the Rumble, do that good with her new makeup and all that, and then now the mist, just for her to lose at WrestleMania?
Because it's WWE.
Exactly.
Then with the whole Charlotte thing, what was the reason to bring her back on a SmackDown? Yeah, and it was basically because you didn't want to have Ronda Rousey face Rhea. I don't think nobody wanted to see that, but
I don't want to see Ronda Rousey.
And I think they just brought Charlotte back just to face Rhea, so Rhea could take her.
Yeah, exactly, and that's a good point. So yeah, we got Brady's the only one going with Charlotte. He wants Rhea to win. I'll give him that, but he's going with Charlotte to take it. So we all want Rhea, obviously.
Yeah, but let me tell you this much, and again, I always kind of listen to Brady because he has those real great insights. Don is going to shank Ray for the victory, and Judge they're going to win it all.
So we're going to see Rey Mysterio murdered again on WWE, like the first time against Great Khali. We got his head squashed in.
Started bleeding out his mouth.
John Cena getting stabbed at the nightclub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Well, hey, he's already lost an eye, so what's the difference?
Hey, all I'm saying is Pillman's got a gun.
Oh, my God.
Pillman's got a gun, and I don't know what the hell is going on. All right.
It's crazy. They had to apologize after that. I was like, I can't believe
that. Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I like
instant classic.
I like.
Oh yeah.
I like some crazy Brian Pillman, man. But main event night number 1, KO versus the Usos. Here's the thing about this match. I think this will. I'm so set in my head that if the Usos win, Roman has to win. If the Usos lose, Roman lose. I can't see the bloodline all walking out. Like, I can't see the bloodline not walking out all with the belt or not at all with the belt. Only reason I could, and the only theory, I think it was Barry who said it, that basically Roman wins the belt, the Usos lose, and he says, y'all failed, and that starts that. But I don't know, man. I can't see that happening. I can only see all the bloodline walking out or the bloodline all losing all belts. So this match, man, honestly, I'm going to hear y'all answer first because I'm stuck, dude. I'm stuck.
First, I want to congratulate WWE on the way they booking this because they have done a very good job taking the heat off of Cody. Because actually, I thought when Sammy lost, there was going to be a whole bunch of commotion about Sammy should main event WrestleMania against Roman. That should be the story.
Yeah.
But the way WWE has done it is like the focus is on Sammy and Kevin right now. So they're not paying attention. Well, they are paying attention to the main event, but it's not no outrage like, in the past Rumbles where, people wanted Daniel Bryan to be, win the Rumble and stuff like that.
I said it a couple podcasts ago. I was really scared Cody was going to get the Daniel Bryan treatment. He was going to be the new Batista, where Batista came back and they wanted. He wanted Batista to win, but the audience wanted Daniel Bryan, and that's why I was really nervous. But they did, like you said, they did a good job. And actually, this may be the most hyped up match for a lot of people, or for the whole thing.
I think so too. Yeah. With that being said, though, honestly, I don't know who's gonna win this match.
Bro, exactly, man. Look at Brady's response. Sammy KO put 49-51 of it.
Yeah. I don't want, because part of me doesn't want Kevin Owens and Sammy to win the tag titles, because like I said, there's still, Sammy should have just went for, he has another chance at the title shot. And I think it's just like, well, since you didn't win the world title, here's tag titles. That's how I feel if they would have won it, But and the Usos, I mean, then I have a thing about these, put together tag teams. Like, Kevin Owens and Sami is not a real tag team. I have a thing about teams like that winning the titles. It's not a real team, but the Usos, I don't see them losing too, but I mean, it's WWE. They might.
Yeah, I honestly,
you know how they like to bake streaks. You know how they like to break streaks. So
and that's
and if Kevin and Sami don't beat them, who's gonna beat the Usos? What tag team do that possibly have? That's that can face the Usos and win. The only one is, but we've seen it a million times, is the New Day.
Well, and not only that, Kofi's injured and they're on NXT.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly. There's nobody that they have built. I mean, they could put Hit Row. I mean, that's just me.
Shit, they could.
So
I haven't seen nothing.
They could put Judgment Day.
Well, so
that's a real faction.
Yeah. So, couple of things. If I went with your logic, the team to beat them be the returning FTR.
You're smoking something, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, and I pray that it doesn't. But that could be one. You got who is it sitting around the club just sitting around?
Oh, don't worry, the OC is in the SmackDown Andre Giant Battle Royale, so they found a way to get him in there.
And my third and major point, you said that Kevin and Sami is not a real tag team. I would disagree with you because they've been tag team champions in Ring of Honor. They've been tag team champions in was it Gorilla? This is their big dream to win the tag titles at WrestleMania. They've been pitching this for quite a while. So
oh, look at
WWE
Brady.
Universe don't know about Ring of Honor.
Look at Brady.
Yeah,
look at
right.
Brady.
No, and right. They don't, but they have made it.
I see that.
But see, here's the key to it. They have put everybody behind them. Look how everybody pops for both of them. Everybody loves them. They're going to win the titles.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I just have a thing about like tag teams like that. Like
right. No.
Like if you're not somebody in the company as a team. Yeah. That's the only problem. Now, every once in a while, you could do that. Like, they had Big Show and Jericho as a tag team. I love that. But it's just like, it's the WWE formula just to put two random people that never tagged before and they win the title.
Well, yeah, look at the women's tag team roster.
Well, we ain't bringing that up. But because that's the reason.
Just how it looks like. Just look how it looks. You have a tag team, let's just say that's been tagging for like about 5-6 years. Then you have a team that's been put together in like 2 weeks, and that team beats the tag team that's been, tagging for 6 years.
Right.
That kind of buries that tag team, don't it?
Yeah, well, like you said, but like you said though, this is a WWE formula. Look how many times John Cena's been a world tag team champion with people
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So why not? Why do you think that?
Don't get me wrong. I want them to treat especially a tag team like the Street Profits. I want them still to be together and let Montez go for the United States champion. I want that.
Right.
Kind of the reverse of what I'm talking about.
No,
they don't do that.
But I agree with you 100%. But you've made the argument for me. This is a WWE formula. They always stick two solo people together and give them title reigns, and it makes the tag team division look bad. Why in the world would they change now? Plus, both Sami and KO are over, majorly over. They've made it where we're invested in it, where honestly, at this point, it even doesn't matter that they hadn't tagged. And the one thing that WWE has done that they hadn't done with a lot of teams, they acknowledge that they've teamed together in other places and won titles. So again, there's no way that Sammy and KO are walking out without the titles.
I got my theory.
Usos are.
I got I literally, while y'all were talking, I literally got storytelling for the next couple months for the whole bloodline down. I know who's winning. I know what's going to happen. I've got it written down. I'm not changing my answer.
All right. Clayton, give it to us.
I think the Usos are going to take it personally. I do see the potential in Sammy and Kevin Owens winning it. Like you said, they're over as anyone could possibly be right now. And if anyone deserves it, sure, they definitely do. But I don't know. I don't see the Usos walking like losing. I think that this is just going to be kind of like that, solidifying that the bloodline is still strong, still together, whatever, And I don't know, like I said, Kevin Owens was looking kind of funny to me on SmackDown on Friday, so I don't know.
All right.
One more thing that I forgot to mention. And another reason why I think they're going to win, because then you can have tag team go after the title and not be afraid to go up against the Usos. You can go in so many different directions with Sammy and KO with the title.
Okay, wait. A couple months ago, I forget what pay-per-view it was. It might have been a month ago. But they did a thing, or it might have been an episode of Raw, where the title was defended and it was just the Raw titles.
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
So is this for both titles or just one?
Both.
This is for both. And that's my problem with this is I hate how it's both, man. It's killing me.
Yeah.
Well, this is the way to separate the titles without affecting the Usos.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you lose both of them, then you can split it. Let KO and them lose the SmackDown titles, so they won't have to face the Usos and be in that just same old storyline. But they still hold on to the Raw titles. They're going to break the titles up, but it's better to break them up off of Sammy and KO than the Usos, because you don't want to make the bloodline look weak by losing one title. That's just my theory.
So, Tevin, who you got for this? Who you got winning this?
Drum roll, please. I have to go with, just because it's WWE, like y'all said, Kevin Owens and Sammy.
Holy wow!
But I know, but I think that's where they're going. But it's a shame. Like I said, the Usos are 8-time champions. Most of their defeats were from the New Day. Like, there's literally only a couple teams that have beat the Usos.
Yeah,
like they built so strong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Wow.
So it's just like,
look, this is okay. So Clayton is actually by himself with the Usos. That's crazy. Now,
wow.
To be fair though, we're all very stuck on this match. Like Brady said, it's 49-51, man. This match, and this is what we're gonna do with this. We're talking about the bloodline, and this fits in with my theory. The next match we're gonna talk about, that's the end of the day one. We're just gonna talk about the main event for day two because it's go with the bloodline. Okay, we're gonna talk about the big match, the main event. I'm gonna spill my theory, and then I'll let y'all go ape. Go crazy, go ape shit. I'm gonna say it, go ape shit with this stuff, man.
I'm gonna just say Roman Reigns walking out, champ. But
let me tell you how. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with some facts here.
Let me talk to you
now, and shout out to Jonathan at my work. I talked to this guy today, and we were talking about this, and he gave me an idea, and I was like, dude. So if you're watching this, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk more about it. But Sami Zayn and KO take the titles. Usos lose. Day 2 comes around. It's Cody versus Roman Reigns. They're fighting, Cody's. I don't know I don't know, who's ahead or who's about to win. All I know is during the match, all of a sudden you hear it. I hear voices in my head. They count to me. And you hear Randy Orton's theme song.
Can I pause you for a minute?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I just watched SmackDown probably yesterday, but I was seeing on my social media feed everybody was talking about that whole Randy Orton coming back and screwing. Did I miss something? Did I miss something?
No, it's because it was rumored that they were flying him out in Los Angeles for WrestleMania weekend, and he nothing on TV was mentioned. Nothing at all was really even remotely close to anything about Randy or hinted to it. It was a rumor and of a source that they were flying him out just to Los Angeles for that because they said he was going to be backstage. But the thing is, he's never been backstage his whole injury. All of a sudden, he's going to be backstage for WrestleMania. Now, my theory that I said last week on the podcast, which my fantasized booking was, I said that Cody was going to be really defeated like John Cena was after WrestleMania 28, and Randy Orton would come out at the Raw after Mania, give him a hug, and then RKO him, and Cody Rhodes would be even more defeated. That's still up in the air, but this other theory I'm about to say, I'm going with more. Randy Orton does return, but he returns WrestleMania night. He comes out, he makes Cody lose. He's the reason Cody loses the title. Cody loses the title because of Orton. Roman's retains. Next night on Raw, Cody and Randy Orton have their feud. That makes Cody go somewhere else, and that gives Randy something to do. So that's Cody and Randy are now doing their own thing, okay? So they're doing their own thing. They're feuding. So throw them outside the box. You have the bloodline now. Roman still has the titles. Usos don't. That sets up the next story for Roman and gives him his 1,000 days because Roman's basically going to be like, y'all failed. Y'all lost against Sami and KO. What's wrong with y'all? That's going to tick Jay off. His next opponent is Jey Uso for the title. He's finally going to snap. That's going to be I think it's probably going to be at SummerSlam to make Roman get his days, his 1,000 days. But yeah, SummerSlam, it's going to be Jey Uso because he's not going to break immediately. It's going to be, long term, like Sami started showing the little breaks and stuff. It's going to he's basically going to make Jay snap because he's like, y'all suck. I trusted y'all. I'm the real tribal chief. Jay finally gets so ticked off, he snaps, and like we're talking about, it's a full circle from the match they had years ago, and now it's Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns against each other at SummerSlam. Jey Uso wins. That's my theory. I'm going with it. I'm sitting with it. Now KO and Sami, after they win the titles, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. So I don't know what's going on with that.
So, do you honestly think Jey Uso could carry the WWE by himself?
Hell no.
Okay,
so
let's rewind back. Let's rewind back when this whole feud started, the whole storyline. Main event, Jey Uso. That was a lot of people didn't think that was going to work, but it did. Now, I was talking to somebody, and I was like, you know what would be really funny and interesting if this whole storyline came back to Jey Uso. It started with him, and it would end with him. I personally, from what I saw when him and Roman were going at it, I think Jay could be it. But past how they treat champions like that, like Kofi winning the championship, they don't have a good track record when you have somebody like Jey Uso winning the title. Because basically it seems like he will be a transitional champion.
I could see that. Or the reason I think he's gonna win is it's also gonna help separate the titles, because it also is heavily rumored that the Universal title will be retiring soon, and
already.
yes, and they're talking about they're gonna change the design of the actual WWE Championship. Thankfully,
Yeah, I heard Triple H had a whole bunch of different design. Yeah, titles.
Yeah,
and so
he does not like them.
And so I think this is what's going to set up. I think Jey Uso, because him having 2 belts, I feel like is almost too much for him, if that makes sense. I feel like having 1 belt is good for Jey Uso, but the reason I don't think he's main event Jey Uso, but he's not. The problem is from, like you said a couple years ago. Now I'm agreeing with you; it's going to come back full circle. That's why I said that theory. But the problem that he's different from 2 years ago is 2 years ago. They weren't full-on bloodline like this. Now, every time I think about Jey Uso or I see him in the future, I can't help but to think he wasn't the tribal chief. He was behind him. He was underneath him for years.
Okay.
And that's my problem. Every time I see him, I'll be like, you're not Roman, dude. that would seriously be my problem.
No, but look what have they done with him in the past 2 years. They put him, the story with him and Sammy, him not liking Sammy. Then Sammy won him over.
Yep.
He's gotten 10 times better since 2 years ago.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but
he has a character.
Lot of time. It's going to take a lot of time for him. He does have a lot of character, and that's why I think he should win the belt, but he needs to have somebody like with him, like another manager, or he's the new head of the team or something. Exactly. And but that's the thing. I can't see him doing it by himself because I feel like every time I see it, it's like, all right, well, you're behind Roman, dude. You're not the tribal chief. You're not the head of the table.
At the beginning, though, he did it when Jay was hurt.
You're not head of the table.
Yeah.
You're not head of the table. Like, hey.
But look. Here's the one thing
greatness among you.
Let me explain something to you, and this is where I have to say both of y'all are not really thinking.
Oh gosh.
Roman is winning. Let me just give you my pick. He's winning WrestleMania, but it's not going to be Jay taking the titles off of him. It's going to be Cody. And I agree with y'all that Roman will and Jay, they will have a one-on-one head up. I'm tired of this. This will elevate Jay tremendously. But Cody is in the spot that he is mega over. And I agree. I can see Randy coming back and going after Cody, but they're going to have to wait until SummerSlam because Cody is going to win the title at SummerSlam.
Okay. So you think they'll wait that long for Randy, though?
Yeah. What I mean, look, Randy got business with what is high partner name?
Riddle.
Yeah.
It is rumored that Riddle will return to the Raw after Mania as well.
Yeah, let them both come back and he can RKO him or vice versa. They got time.
Now, so I got Roman winning, which I honestly, if you were to ask me 2 months ago, I would have said Cody. But Bear, you got Roman winning. Tevin, you got Roman winning, correct?
Oh, wait. I didn't explain my reasoning behind Roman.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did have. Let me hear this.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put my Professor Bear hat on right quick. Okay. I'm a firm believer of there's 2 types of champions. There's a champion that you want to see them chase the title or they retain it. Roman is the type that you tune in to see if he want to lose. Cody is the type of champion you want to see the chase for. Now, if Cody wins at WrestleMania, what's next? Right. Like in AEW, when Heyman won the title, I remember Bubba Ray was saying, if he wins that title, they need to put a monster heel in front of him. If they don't, it will be all for nothing.
That's why Randy
they need, if Cody wins, they gonna have to have, and then they gonna to have somebody like that. And right now, I don't see that heel. Now, I don't see it right now.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton?
He has to come back. Look at 09 Randy Orton. He can be the biggest heel in the company. Coming back and doing that to his old friend, you can't ask for a bigger heel.
Well, but how many times he did that to so many friends? Edge.
But that's what I'm saying, exactly. And that's he's such a good heel.
But the point is, everybody's getting tired of that.
I don't. The reason
they're
tired is because they miss Randy. They miss him. And before he left, he was all with Riddle, like, bro. He was the cool guy. They want to see him heel again. You remember 09 Randy with Kofi Kingston, where he's like, stupid, stupid, stupid. They want
the head punting. Orton.
The bald Orton, the bald Randy Orton, the minute
skinhead Orton.
Yeah, but he's not that anymore. Let's be clear.
Hey, he could.
Let me tell you this. Yes, he's over. But just as much as I love Ric Flair, Flair ain't the same Flair back from the 80s.
No, I know, no.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to explain that to Blade why that's not gonna work. But go ahead.
Yeah, we know that. No, I was just saying, Randy, nobody's gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody's gonna believe Monster Hill Orton right now, but everybody loves Randy. It's kind of hard to boo him right now because he's so beloved. Like he can do what you said, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be cheers. But but back to what I was saying with the Roman thing. So like I said, if Cody wins, now, would you say WWE would lose a lot of money on the table for the chase of the title? Like, I still because this is the first time Cody is wrestling for the title. One time. I don't think it's a one and done feud. I believe he's probably going to lose WrestleMania. Then they're going to work it up to SummerSlam. Well, even before SummerSlam, Cody might win the Money in the Bank. He might not. But I think it's more money in them building that story, Cody chasing after the title. Then it's going to be more when he finally does. But honestly, what I think is going to happen, I think there's going to be some funny business at WrestleMania. I think there is going to be an interference.
Yep.
And my dream, what I want to happen, since we was talking about other people, because people talk about what would Jay White do in WWE? How would you debut him? And I said I'll debut him at WrestleMania. He calls Cody the title. Then you have a monster feud between Cody and Jay White. Then that story gets more deeper, until he actually goes against Roman again for the title. Like I said, like when Kofi won the title, that it was money in him chasing that title. And we was tuning in every week to see if he was going to win it or not.
Right.
Or what obstacle going to throw at Kofi, But then when he got the title, it was just like, I'm not going to dog his run, but it was just, his chase was more memorable than his run.
I'm about to say same thing with Big E. The same thing.
Well,
yeah, his chase. And that's just the type of wrestlers they are. Like I said, Roman is the type that you want to see him lose. Cody is the type you want to see the chase for it until he finally, does it.
So you think it's going to be interference, though?
I think it's going to be. It has to be, because you're going to tell me Roman is not going to have anything set up. Well, I think all his offenses has been an interference. I don't think he's ever won one straight. Well, did he win straight up against Sammy?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did? Okay, well, that's the only one
he did.
Well, no, he beat Cesaro straight up.
He beat Logan Paul straight up.
Well,
that don't count.
BS, that don't count. Are you kidding me?
No, there was interference against Logan Paul. There was interference against Logan Paul. I mean, he didn't interfere, to Roman, but Jake Paul came out. It was a distraction.
Oh my gosh. My thing is, the reason I think there's going to be some type of interference in the match, I don't think it's going to be the Usos. I don't think it's going to be the Usos or anything. I think it's going to be somebody return.
Solo's the only one that doesn't have a match. Does Solo have a match?
Nope.
I don't think it'll be anybody from the bloodline. I think it's going to be somebody returning. But the reason there's going to be interference is they don't want to see Cody lose clean yet. You got to look at his record since he's been back. He's won every match straight up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's exactly.
They don't want to see Cody lose clean yet, and he's won every match since he's been back. All those matches they thrown him on Raw and SmackDown, and he run the Rumble. He has a perfect record. They're not going to let him lose clean.
That's a way to protect him.
Exactly.
But you got to look at this because a lot of people did say. Well, I was talking to my friend. He thinks if Cody loses, this is going to derail his momentum.
No.
And like I said, I don't think that. Like I said, they could, interference that protects him from that.
And even if Cody loses clean, it's not going to affect Cody. Cody had, since he's came back, he's at another level. He has hit John Cena has gave him his endorsement. So Cody is up there. So whether he lose clean, interference, whatnot, this won't stop Cody. Cody is, like I said, Cody is going to get the title, just not now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, I'm going to finish who I think is going to win. I think Roman retains.
All right. Well, we all got Roman so far. Clayton, go ahead.
Clayton already said it.
Oh, Roman?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
He said it. He was the first one. Like Roman, no need to even explain.
I did what Bear did with Rhea and Charlotte.
Honestly, I was waiting for somebody to argue Cody, but I guess nobody's gonna.
Y'all pretty much covered every detail about it. There's the cover. I don't have much more to say. Like, and that's what's Roman's walking out.
And that's what's crazy because if you were to ask me this after Cody. Well, where Cody returned or after his injury when he came back or even the Rumble, I would have said Cody any day. And now I'm 100% full on with Roman winning, which is just insane.
Yeah, like 2 months ago, I would have said Cody, but now I'm like Roman.
I think this is because of great booking and the way things have played out, where even with me saying Roman, there's a great chance Roman could lose. But that's the great part about it. There's only one match that I would put money on. I know it's going to happen, and I have nobody to convince me otherwise. I'm not going to say it, but
I was waiting for you to say it.
I was.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, fine. I already said it. Charlotte and Rhea. Rhea is winning.
I have more faith that Roman's walking out of champ.
Whatchamacallit? You can bet on Vegas now on wrestling matches.
Yeah, I see that.
There you go.
Speaking of the women's matches, so we talked about that main event, but let's go back to night 2, the beginning of night 2. I think... Oh, I didn't even say my card for night 2. So this is the night 2 matches that I think is going to happen. So I think the starting match for night number 2 is going to be the 3-on-3 women's match. Damage Control versus Lita, Trish, and Becky Lynch. I think that's going to start the night. Second match is going to be Lesnar versus Omos. Third match is going to be Rollins versus Logan Paul. The fourth match is going to be the men's showcase. The fifth match is going to be the triple threat for the Intercontinental title with Gunther, Sheamus, and McIntyre. The co-main event is going to be the Raw Women's Championship. And then obviously the main event is Roman and Cody. That's my card for night number 2. But with that being said, then starting match for night number 2 is the triple 3-on-3 Damage Control versus Trish, Lita, and Becky Lynch. We talked about this last podcast as well, I believe. How I think this is the perfect time for Bayley to finally turn on Damage Control or basically get out of Damage Control. Either way, she needs to get out of Damage Control in this match, with this match. I don't think Trish will turn heel yet. She will turn heel, but not yet. I don't think it's going to happen right now. I think Damage Control loses in some way, shape, or form. Bailey gets mad at Io Sky and Dakota Kai. They basically fight. Damage Control stays Io Sky and Dakota Kai, but Bailey leaves and does her own thing. But yeah, winning this match will be Lita, Trish, and Becky Lynch, because we covered this deeply on our on the other podcast as well. So I'm going with the two legends and Becky.
I think Damage Control is going to win this. They need it, and I think this is going to be the turn of Lita.
I think they, don't get me wrong, they do need it, but I think it's too late for them. It's way too late.
No, I think it's perfect, because this is going to be the beginning of the end. Damage Control wins. Lita turns. Lita and Bailey become best friends. Trish turns.
Okay.
Trish and Bailey become best friends. They're going to get the women's tag titles, and they're going to get rid of Io and Dakota. That's the way I see it.
Well, I gotta ask Clayton real quick first, because he's, I know he likes some Bailey, so I gotta hear you. I gotta hear.
Hey, we want some Bailey.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, a Damage Control wins, I'll be pretty upset, because what would have been the point of taking the titles off them in the first place?
They've done it before.
Yeah, but
a couple weeks before, I believe it was WrestleMania. They dropped the titles.
Did it make sense then?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah,
WWE.
So exactly, but I don't know. The whole idea of having Lita and Trish come back in, and Lita winning the title with Becky and everything, it's like, cool, let Lita and Trish come in, let them have their spots, do their things, but I don't like this whole bringing them in to put gold on them, like, especially if they're just going to drop it right back to the same people they took it from. And then with Ronda and Shayna right around the corner, who we all know is going to be winning those tag titles at a certain point, like that's not a hidden like agenda at all. Who else is really going to hold those titles and it be taken seriously besides those two?
And it's the fact of the matter that, like, you have two Hall of Famers and the man Becky Lynch going up against the team who has consistently lost over and over and over, who you don't
Bianca Belair.
You don't even want to see on TV anymore, and this is only the second time. The second time they're going to be all three in the ring together fighting as a triple threat. First time was at Clash of the Castle all the way back in September. Think about that. That's how long. You're telling me that a team like that is going to come in and beat two Hall of Famers and the man at WrestleMania? No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I'm waiting on Tim because I see him laughing.
No. Look, Damage Control is winning that. I'm sorry.
Why? Tell me why. Why?
Because what was the point of putting the titles on Lita? Anyway, well, who has the titles?
Lita and Becky.
It's for Ronda and Shayna Baszler.
Man, no, that was stupid when that happened. I was just like, why would they put? They just did it just because. Look, here's my theory. I think they just did it because they didn't want Lita to go to AEW. They just gave her a title so she could stay.
Oh, that's a bold one.
But
hey, I ain't mad at you for that thought.
Like, there was no reason for Damage Control to lose them. Actually, if you think about it, there is, but if you want them to build them as a team, they have to win that. I'm sorry. Like, it was kind of a mistake for them to drop it. But at the same time, if you really want Damage Control to be a threat and you want to build them up, they have to win those titles. Because on Raw, because I believe they're a Raw team. What other team on Raw do they really have besides the whole Lita and Becky thing?
Well, they don't. That's exactly why they're doing this show.
That's my point. And Lita, I don't know if she full-time Scott. I don't see it.
No, I don't see it either. That's why I think they're gonna lose. I mean, either way, they're gonna lose at Backlash against, or they may even do it before Backlash, but they'll lose the titles to Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Dang, man! So you're going for Damage Control. Both of y'all are going for Damage Control. That's crazy. Well, y'all are gonna be pretty disappointed. Night number 2 comes around, man. Because
all I always say to you is Samoa Joe.
You're never losing.
Nope, because
it's said funny because I wanted to be on that podcast because I saw that coming.
See, everybody but him.
That was that was like 5 years ago now, man. It's gone. It's in the past. It's gone.
The main reason why I bring it up because you told me and Clayton that you was never gonna let us live it down. So why in the world do you think I'm gonna let you live it down?
Why do I remember that?
Hey, that's okay. Fine, that's fair. Don't worry. This whole card, I'm gonna be shooting y'all text all WrestleMania night whenever somebody wins. The same thing as Revolution. Boom, boom, boom. Oh look!
I don't remember seeing that when Samoa Joe won though.
Hey! Oh look! Lita just won. Oh look! Bailey turned on them. Oh look! Randy Orton came back. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It'll happen. Don't worry.
The only text you'll get from me is your phone broke? Because I swear you said you were gonna be texting
us. Well. That match, in my opinion, like I said, I have it to be opening night number 1. So, night number 2. Second match for night number 2, I have Lesnar versus Omos, which we really talked about last podcast because I said the reason it's on here is for the spectacle. So, there's really not much to say about this match, but I don't see Lesnar losing because the thing is, Omos needs work, and this isn't gonna do a damn thing for Omos if he wins. I mean, honestly, I know Lesnar's untouchable, so if he loses against Omos, honestly, no matter who wins or loses, I don't think it'll do anything for anybody. To be completely honest, I mean,
you don't think Omos winning is not going to do nothing for Omos?
Hell no, I don't think so. I truly don't think so. I don't think so. If he comes out on Raw, he's going to get the same reaction, face another jobber, and it's going to be the same thing. I truly don't think this will do a thing for him because of the way he's been booked and what's been happening for the past months. He's wrestled on Raw in the past 4 months twice.
And for that reason, I'm going to say Omos.
Okay. I'll put you down, bro.
No. But, okay. If Omos lose... Now, this can go either way. If he wins or lose, I think they're jumping Brock Lesnar with the Hurt Business.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That would be nice. That would be nice. But who in the Hurt? Who is part of the Hurt Business? Who comes out?
We don't know.
Who comes out?
I think. I don't know. That's a hard one.
If it's the Hurt Business 2.0, I'm telling you, man, it needs to be Benjamin, Lashley, Omos, MVP, Street Profits, and then in the future, Mello.
No. You know what? Just like Vince said, that who's gonna beat them?
Exactly. Who's beating the Bloodline lately?
2.0. That's a scary sight.
Exactly. That's why we need them, because the Bloodline story is coming to an end within the next year, next 6 months. It is. It's coming to an end. After that, what other faction do we have? We need a big faction to come in and get ready to take their place. What better way to bring them in right now to build them up so when the Bloodline is gone? Plus, the Bloodline's on SmackDown, man. That would be a Raw faction. Yeah, you have Judgment Day, but
if they didn't do it with the Nation, they're not going to do that with the Hurt Business. I'm just going to say that.
The Nation domination?
Yes, if they didn't do that with the Nation.
Back in 1997 or whatever it was?
Yes. Dude. You had Ron Simmons.
Yeah, I know.
6'2".
Ron Simmons, Mark Henry, The Rock. I know. And then The Rock.
Exactly. The Rock. And why they didn't do it then?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That intimidating force. They should have never lost a match.
Exactly, and that's why they need to bring the Hurt Business 2.0 in this, and that would be the only thing to help Omos, honestly, because he's part of that faction. By the way, I've been listening to a lot of I have a lot of theme songs downloaded, and that's one of my favorites actually is the Nation of Domination. I don't know why, but no, I'm serious, dude. The beginning when I have it in the car, and all of a sudden you hear the "We are the Nation of Domination." Dude,
and look, and then they had the nerve to add Owen Hart. They shouldn't have lost nothing.
Oh man, what a classic! Yeah. So are you going with Omos or Lesnar?
You know what? Just for the sake of it, Omos.
All right, I got Lesnar. You got Omos.
I might be wrong, but I could be right.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it, Clayton.
I can definitely see where Tevin's coming from, and I could 100% see him being right. I think Omos definitely needs a big win like this if they're gonna try to have anyone take him seriously at this point. But I feel like if anything, he's gonna put on. I feel like him and Brock, hopefully, I hope, put on a good match. Let Omos show that he can step up to Brock Lesnar, almost beat him, but Brock ultimately comes out on top, and then Hurt Business come out after him.
And see, honestly, that would put Omos over more than winning the match. Is if they have a good match. If they show that Omos can go out there and keep up with Lesnar, do these moves, do this and that. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses after a good 10, 11, 12-minute match. If he keeps up with them, that'll help Omos a lot because you're like, damn, he was with Lesnar. He had Lesnar on his ass. I mean,
now look, now we gotta look at it through Triple H's point of view. Now I know why they having this match. It's a spectacle match. They want to see Brock Lesnar F5 him.
Bro, Tevin, it's like me and you share the brain, man. Last podcast, I shoved that down people's throats because everybody was complaining about that match. But the reason it's on here is because it's their spectacle. Look at last year.
Yes, they want moments. They want to create a moment.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Now, like I said, but there might be alternative motive behind it. Like I said, the Hurt Business debut. We don't know yet. But like I said, that match was strictly spectacle match. But
honestly, okay, I hope we can all agree with this right now. I know it sounds like a huge dominant faction, but I'm sticking with it. That's probably, I know it's still a theory, but that is probably the most hyped thing I'm the most hyped about that for the future of WWE is the Hurt Business 2.0. That faction alone, I'd buy every t-shirt. I'd watch every match. Oh my gosh. I would be so for it because the Bloodline story has to come to an end, dude, and you need a faction to take its place.
Look, me and my friend been talking since day one, since they disbanded the Hurt Business. The only reason why they did that is because it was getting more attention than the Bloodline story.
Exactly.
Vince didn't want it.
Was the only thing that was keeping the whole pandemic era alive.
Exactly. And I hope Triple H just realizes Bloodline story has to come to an end sooner rather than later. And it's not Bloodline. I can tell you this much right now. Bloodline will not be here for the Rumble. Bloodline will not be here in December. Bloodline will probably not be here in November. I can guarantee you. And they need a faction to start building right now. It doesn't have to be big. Obviously, it's not going to be bigger than the Bloodline right now. But they need to bring it in so it's built up at that point. And boom, the Hurt Business Part 2. I'm serious. I'd buy every shirt. Oh man. Let's see.
And the only reason why I don't believe the whole Carmelo thing is because of for one, it's just like, well, then what you gonna do with Trick Williams? Those two together is gold to me, so I wouldn't break them up.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could put Trick Williams too in the Hurt Business, but I think Carmelo and Trick by themselves are, better. They need to be by themselves.
Hold on,
because their whole chemistry works. Like I like how in NXT, like the segments where they're in a barbershop.
Yeah.
That I can see that on the main roster getting over.
Look at
like
this.
that.
I see. Okay, Alex Story World. I see your comments, and I'm gonna say that real quick. So we have a comment. Alex Story World. He said, "My prediction: Bray Wyatt attacks Lashley at WrestleMania 39. His vignette appears on the pod screen, debuting the White Rabbit because Easter is in April. Also, possibly we see Alexa Bliss attack Belair if she beats Asuka. And he says, I can see Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso soon." Solo Sikoa makes sense attacking Jey Uso. I actually can agree with a lot of stuff you just said. I can see a lot of that happening. His name is Alex, his name is Alex Story World, and he put it in the comments.
Okay, he's saying something about the White Rabbit. He thinking Paul London gonna come back. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he thinks Bray's coming back.
Oh no, the White Rabbit, Paul London. That's who you think is gonna come back.
No.
Like Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's alternative. The White Rabbit.
Okay.
There's no Paul London. There's no Paul London. We're not bringing Paul London. No, there's no Paul London. Hey, honestly though, the one I really agree with, okay, Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso, I like that. And the reason being, they've been talking about Solo Sikoa being like, the Batista in Evolution, turning, being the enforcer. I like that. I could see that happening. And Bray Wyatt, I hope we see him soon, but dude, and Alex, I hope you feel the same way. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know what's happening in the back. I don't know if there's a creative dispute.
He's injured.
He could be injured. He could be sick.
Did y'all see that broken finger?
I thought that was a while back, though. I thought he got that at a house show.
Yeah, somebody did say that was a while back.
Yeah, he got that at a house show.
That was back in December. That was December when he first wrestled in Madison Square Garden.
But Alex,
before
real quick bit. Alex, I like your comment. I appreciate you commenting. Tell us what other matches you think. What other else is going to happen with WrestleMania? We're talking about the whole card. Tell us who you think's going to win. Make sure you share it. Also, like, comment, subscribe, like you're doing right now. Tell us who you think's winning the main event. Who you think's going to take it? Cody or Roman? He says the Fiend doesn't make any sense though. Like, why bring something that got absolutely crumbled? But another thing, Goldberg gone, so it's highly been requested too. So who knows? Honestly, I was a big fan of The Fiend. I love The Fiend. I would not mind The Fiend coming back, believe it or not. I'd like it because I thought it was a really cool gimmick. It was that dark persona. Goldberg coming back was the stupidest idea ever, in my opinion. But, thankfully that's...
He moved needles. But
that's done. Go ahead, Bear.
Just going to say... that Brock's gonna win, but Brock will bounce he's gonna do his best to make Omos look like $1 million. And when Brock has fun and looking forward to a match, you can tell his enthusiasm, the way he moves is a little different than the norm.
I do think Lesnar would do a good job of putting Omos over. And that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter if Omos wins or loses. If they have a good 10, 11 minute match and Omos keeps up with him, that'll put him over more than he needs right now. Easily. Because Brock is that fast tank of a force, suplexing people and all that. If he can really step in the ring and go one-on-one with him and keep up with him, that's all he needs right now, really. So we got Lesnar. Me, Brady Bear, go with Lesnar. Tevin Clayton, you got Omos.
I said Brock Lesnar winning, and then her business coming out after attacking.
Okay. I don't know why I put C then. Okay, let me go back.
Let's go Omos.
Let's see. Next up, though, I do have on the card Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say who wins yet, but I'm going to say this. Because I told my girlfriend when we were watching Raw the other night, I was going to come on the podcast and put Logan Paul over. And I'm going to put Logan Paul over. That dude is a fantastic heel. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. When he went out there, it's the little stuff that he did. When he went out there during his little show, and I hope y'all can agree with me. when he went out there and started talking crap, you know, I know everybody talks crap about cities and stuff, but when he started talking crap about Rollins and how he kept saying, let's show the replay of me knocking him out, and then he said, let's show it with the little emojis, you know? And then the best one, I don't know why I like this so much, but when Seth Rollins came out and they started singing, and Logan Paul kept showing, shut up, during them singing. It's little stuff like that, man, that you know, that gives it that little boost. I like that so much. He kept going, shut up, shut up, shut up, while they were singing. I like that. And the fact that he keeps knocking them out, I like that. But with that being said, since Logan Paul has been knocking him out so much, I think Rollins is going to take this win. But what do y'all think?
I think if Seth Rollins loses 2 WrestleManias in a row, I'm going to riot.
Well,
it's crazy because in the past, we have had celebrities win at WrestleMania.
And I mean, Logan Paul has all the potential to win. He's proven multiple times he can do this. Absolutely. But if Seth Rollins loses 2 WrestleManias in a row,
I read a comment though that kind of got me thinking. If Seth loses to Logan Paul at WrestleMania to a YouTuber, what does that perception have on Seth Rollins?
The thing is, though, man, I'm honestly gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I think Seth Rollins is in that category now of being untouchable.
No, almost. I feel like he's right on the edge.
The thing is, I feel
me too. Right on the edge.
It doesn't matter who he loses to. He comes out on Raw with his fashion. He still gets put over. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me if Seth Rollins just say like something happened and Logan Paul couldn't make WrestleMania, if they replaced him with like Jinder Mahal and Jinder Mahal beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, you're going to be cool with that? You're going to think Seth Rollins is still cool, chilling, good?
Oh, I still think Seth Rollins is untouchable. I still think Seth Rollins is untouchable, yes, but Jinder Mahal beating him, that's when I have a problem.
No.
But I still think
the only reason I agree with you, because we said the same thing about Dolph Ziggler. Oh, he can lose this. Oh, he can lose this one too. Oh, and then they, turn to 5 years losing like that. No, they ain't ruined him.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Like we used to think Dolph Ziggler was untouchable.
Real quick.
Good match.
Real quick. So I said Rollins. Clayton says Rollins. And real quick, also, thank you for the subscription. The glass shattered. I know y'all didn't hear, but the glass did shatter, but the damn widget didn't pop up that said subscribe. So I gotta fix that. But the glass shattered. So thanks for the subscription. And he said, Alex said, I see Jake Paul interfering the match against Seth and Logan. I see that as well. I see Jake knocking out Seth Rollins. I see that as well. Because it seems like everywhere Logan Paul goes, his brother's there as well. But, Bear, who you got for this match?
I don't give a crap.
Well,
just straight up, I don't like. Look, I respect Mr. Paul for his ability. He's done fabulous in the ring. I'm not going to sit here and disrespect Seth, because Seth is the effing man. Point blank, period. Now, like you said, Seth lose, it's not going to be a big deal, because Seth's going to come and make the crowd just do his thing. But I think it would get more fans if Seth lost to Jake, and more people are going to put eyes on the product. But again, I don't care about Jake. I really don't. That is my bathroom break, get food break. Me and my fiance laughing at something break, anything.
Okay, I get not.
You don't think it's gonna be a good wrestling match?
That's gonna be That's gonna be like the.
It's gonna be a good wrestling match. It is.
You know what?
Okay.
No. I will say
a sleeper.
It's gonna be good. You want to know why the reason it's gonna be good?
Why?
Because it was first. If that match lasts too long, you gonna tell, and it's gonna become kind of boring. Like, you know how you can tell some things are like too rehearsed?
Yeah.
I think that match is going to seem
and
like
I hate to do I hate to do this. AEW. I hate to say that.
What?
I hate to say that, but AEW does that, and you know why? You could tell with a lot of matches. You see, like, the guy when he stands up, and you can tell he's about to like punch, or he's about to do a big spot. He kind of sits there and waits for the other guy to get up or get in the right position. He's like, you know, he rehearsed the hell out of it.
Don't get me wrong, because like Chris Jericho said, he says a lot of new wrestlers these days don't know how to catch wrestle. They don't know how to wrestle on the fly, and so most of these matches we're seeing are rehearsed. But
that's true.
Like somebody said, I forgot who said it. They said the reason why Logan Paul is doing so well is because he's rehearsing his matches and he has Shawn Michaels in his corner.
Hey, I'll say this to the day I die. Logan Paul does the best. Oh my gosh!
Buckshot lariat.
Buckshot lariat than anybody in the game.
Oh man,
that dude can do a mean buckshot lariat. But I'll also put money on it that he does a buckshot lariat in this match. I put money on it.
I think that's his finisher now.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this, Alex Story World, you're exactly right. It's gonna be Uber Eats break and watch Throwback Half football game. You are so right.
Hey man, that's better. So I think it's gonna be a good wrestling match. But hey,
so hold on. You're telling me you're more interested in watching this random thrown together fatal 4-way women's tag match, men's tag match than that match?
Yes.
No, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. No, see, not even Tevin say that. Bear, no. Don't do that.
And you were just saying you don't want to disrespect Seth Rollins like that.
Look, wait a minute. No, listen, guys. This is not like this is the first time you heard my opinion of him. I've never liked Jake Paul. Right. I don't like Jake Paul. I respect the stuff he did. The match, let me tell you, the match I actually somewhat watched with him, and I thought he's pretty good, but he's not, he just doesn't do it for me. When I saw him and the Miz wrestle, I'm like, wow, this kid, he's good. I hate to admit he's that good, but then he opens his mouth afterward, and I'm like, no. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
That's the point.
Wait a minute.
He's a natural heel.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Well, that's what I'm about to say.
No,
that's what I was going to say. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Give me. As soon as you see his foot, you just want to.
Hey, real quick, I can tell you this much. Bear, tell me your shirt size. I'm sending you a Logan Paul shirt in the mail.
I'm telling you this: the smartest thing that Logan Paul's did since he's joined the WWE, he became the heel. He wanted to be a face. Everybody kept telling him, no, you're a better natural heel. He finally listened. Now, my whole thing is, too, he is not going to stay a heel. Watch what I tell you. Because his ego.
Well, look,
I don't know, but see, here's the thing. I feel like he's going to stay a heel because WWE fans, I don't see ever are going to accept him, and they're always going to boo him, and they're always going to crap on him, and he's going to play into that. That's just naturally.
Or a $30 Pokemon card around his neck to the ring.
Yeah.
No. See, I'm glad somebody, I definitely see someone that hears me and understand what I'm talking about. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you.
No, hold on a second. Alex right there, he said, support the Prime Juice. Exactly. Me and Tevin and Clayton are going to be drinking Prime during the match.
I saw some at Kroger the other day. I was this close, bro.
No, wait. No, I got to tell you something. Logan Paul is so good, right?
Yeah. Right.
This man is so good.
Yeah.
He got me wanted to try the Prime Juice. Right?
If that's not a salesman, if that's not a marketer, I don't know what is. Bro. Look. See, he's got it right there.
Right there.
But it's the nastiest drink I ever tasted.
He said it's the nastiest. What flavor is that? What flavor?
I think it's the strawberry something kiwi.
Strawberry kiwi.
Oh,
damn,
yeah,
that is nasty.
It's just
Bear.
It's like
Bear needs to take a drug test if because you must be smoking something if you don't think this match is gonna be good. Seriously. You need to take a drug test and send.
If Roman Reigns and Logan Paul put on an amazing match, Seth Rollins and Logan Paul are going to put on one of the best.
To this day, I still have not watched that match.
Okay, hold on a second. Forget that match. Logan Paul and Ricochet in the Royal Rumble put on a match.
Okay,
come on.
But
come on.
You have to watch the Roman and Logan Paul match, bro. Come on.
And who do you have winning?
No.
Tevin, who do you have winning this match?
Huh?
Who do you have winning this match?
Oh, Seth.
Okay. So we all got Rollins. Bear, I'm putting you on Rollins. I don't care what you say. I'm putting you on Rollins.
Man, you should put him on Logan Paul.
I take Charlotte before I take Logan Paul.
Oh my gosh!
No. Wait a minute. I take that back. I'll take who is it? Natalia and Shotzi before.
So you really are gonna enjoy that match more than this?
Look at my face, dude.
That's wild.
I'm so dumbfounded right now.
Look. Wait a minute. Hold on. I will even take Kaylin Howard before I take Paul.
Hold on a second.
I mean, I'll do that all day.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you a question then.
I'd rather watch the Andre Battle Royale.
Hold on.
Yes, I will have a better time with that.
Hold on a second. So this match or Hulk Hogan then?
Look.
What?
Look at it, brother. I will rip this shirt off in a minute, brother.
You're crazy. And for nobody to... Okay, it's because Tevin, he hates the Hulk Hogan's guts. Like, bad. And that's why I'm...
Iron Sheik bad. Like...
Yeah, bad. Like that. So you're telling me you're going to take Hulk Hogan over this match.
You know what? If somebody said, look, you have a choice. You only got two choices. You either watch Logan Paul or you got to watch Hulk Hogan matches. I'm like, well, brother, go on and give me another leg drop. I'm hulking up.
Wait.
You know what? I can't say.
That's crazy.
I will say Hogan in Japan is kind of awesome. I don't know if you ever seen him.
Oh yeah. Now him and Great Muta had one fire match.
Okay. I can tell you that I can't wait for this, man. And Clayton, and I'm gonna feel good about this, man. I can't wait till next podcast we come into it. You can't stop laughing, man. I can't wait till the next podcast next week after this match airs. And come on here.
Damn, I'm trying to figure.
Match, I can't wait till this match is the best match on night 2. And Bear goes, you know what? This match is actually pretty good. I can't wait for that.
It was an episode of Tough Enough when Stone Cold was the coach and he asked Cameron. Y'all remember Cameron from the Funkadactyls?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's her favorite match?
Which
and
one?
She said,
I remember seeing this.
I forgot what she said, but she said her all-time favorite match was against like Victoria or something like that. And Stone Cold was like, "Really? Who?"
Yeah.
Like he thinks that match is gonna be better than Logan Paul and Seth Rollins.
Oh my gosh, man!
That you got to read that question that Alex Stormworld just asked.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, let me see. Let me update this real quick. Blade, can I ask one question? Why isn't Tajiri inducted into the Hall of Fame? Dude, okay.
Tajiri?
Dude.
Tajiri?
Yeah.
Tajiri, okay.
I mean, he's going to be.
Yeah.
At some point, he has to be.
Yeah, but the question is, why not, though? Why is he not? I mean, I do think it's he didn't do...
I think Great Muta is because he's on like his retirement tour now.
Yeah. And the thing is, Triple H is a traditionalist, and there's a lot of people out there that never worked for WWE that he respects and loves their work, and he really wants them in. And Muda is like they say that first ballot Hall of Famer. He's done so much for the wrestling world, and Muda started in the mid '80s. So look, when Professor Byrne remembers when you came out and Professor Byrne was a teenager, that means you old as hell. So I'm just saying.
I will say this. Tajiri, I actually have every time I hear his name, I remember a match specifically that I was so addicted to, man. It was him versus Rey Mysterio on an episode of SmackDown. And for some reason,
I knew he was going to do that.
Bro, it was because it was like I liked that match so much. And that right there, really, I was like, man, this guy's good.
And you want to know why too? Another reason. Tajiri, before this year, last year, who was running things, Vince McMahon.
That's true, very true.
He was on 205. He was on 205 Live.
No. I'm just saying though. I believe the only other ECW original that we have inducted was Rob Van Dam.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Hey, man. Hey,
that's true.
Vince doesn't really care about the ECW brand.
Right, you're 100% right. I sure won't argue with that.
One of a kind.
So I was like, maybe, but I think the only reason Rob Van Dam was inducted was because Vince actually liked Rob Van Dam, and that's why he pushed him until he had that.
Who doesn't like Rob Van Dam? Yeah. Seriously, Rob Van Dam is one of a kind, man. Like, dude, I almost bought a singlet because of him, man. I don't know if I would wear it.
Yeah, because if you look at ECW and who's inducted, I mean, Taz is not there. Tommy Dreamer is not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so, exactly.
You know what they should do? They should induct a lot of ECW people next year at WrestleMania because it's in Philadelphia.
In Philly, yeah, because one of the rumors is Paul's going in.
Oh, I hope so.
That would be good.
I
didn't know that though. What he just said in the chat, I didn't know Kenny Omega was trained by Tajiri.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, that's why Kenny Omega is so good.
For real.
So moving on, what I have next after the Rollins versus Logan match is the men's showcase match. I'm going to tell you right now, Street Profits win. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Is that fatal 4-way tag team match?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Street Profits. Come on. Who else are you going to say?
Who's in it? I know Braun Strowman.
Viking Raiders.
It's Viking Raiders, Alpha Academy, Ricochet, and Braun Strowman, Street Profits. Now tell me who's going to win.
I'll tell you who I want to win is the Alpha Academy. Although from what I've been hearing, they're breaking up.
Yeah, the reason I don't think they're going to win is because of the whole Otis thing that's going on the outside.
Otis.
Get it right. I want Viking Raiders.
Otis. Either way, Street Profits, okay?
No, it's not. It's the War Raiders.
That's what I'm saying. Viking Raiders.
You're crazy.
War Raiders, whatever
You're crazy.
Hold on. Let me stop. No, hold on. You see? I
can't wait to just drill you next week, man. I'm gonna drill, dude.
Hey, Clayton.
Yeah.
Does this sound familiar?
Oh my God, man. Look, I can tell you this, Clayton.
You know what?
I hate to do this, man, but next week on the podcast, dude, I may have to bury Bear, dude. I can't believe I'm saying Bear may be buried when I get all these right, man.
Well, hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and you should have known this. We've been partners. Oh, we got a show together, and you still ain't learned. You can't bury the bear. I'm a bear. You can't bury the bear.
You can't bury the blade, dude. I can cut right through that dirt and come right back up, my friend. Like,
have you seen Cocaine Bear?
No,
I want to watch that, bro. I want to watch that.
Real quick, let's go ahead and say this right now. So let's go ahead and say this right now. Let's go ahead and say this right now because we've all talked about this already. Alex said people around the wrestling world want Montez heel right now. I have a friend saying Montez could turn heel. Go ahead, Tevin. We talked about this.
Wait, didn't I say that? Didn't I say that?
We all said that. We all said that about.
Y'all was talking about Dawkins turning. Oh, okay, but okay.
Well, the main thing was they were talking about them splitting up, and then they were talking about them turning heel. Yeah. Look, Alex, let me tell you this right now. Her Business 2.0 heel faction, Street Profits are in it. Her Business 2.0, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, Omos, MVP, Street Profits, Carmelo Hayes. All next faction. Look at that right now, Alex. Remember that.
Look, me and Bears, the only people know why we don't want to see that. But
tell me why. Tell me why.
Well, no, I do want to see it, but you got too many members in it.
He is a manager. MVP is a manager. So
yeah. Well, look. Clearly,
Carmelo Hayes
the best.
Wait a minute. Benjamin's just going to be in the background the entire time.
Exactly. Like, Shelton is not going. Shelton is not going. And you need a tag team. The Street Profits need to be refreshed. Put them in that. Then you can have them do. That's how Montez can do the single thing, get U.S. title, and they still tag team. That's why I say I'm not disagreeing with you.
And then what about Omos? He's still there with MVP, so would he not be part of it too?
Yeah, he can be there, and he can be there and be the muscle.
MVP's a manager, so automatically he's going to kind of be in the back. Carmelo Hayes won't be there for a while. He'll be there, but not for a while. So that gives more room to Omos, Benjamin, and the Street Profits.
Benjamin not doing it. They're gonna do him like they usually do Benjamin. They're gonna suck him in, gonna make him think, and then they're gonna turn on him. That's just like they doing him and Cedric. Yeah, this all was set up to make the Street Profits become heel.
Her Business 2.0. I'm buying all their T-shirts. I'm watching all their matches. I can't wait for it. I'm excited for it.
But one thing I have to say, Brady has the best take of all of us. All the teams are going to split up and swap partners in the match.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just like New Day did.
Yeah,
exactly. So wait, who else has Street Pro? I have Street Profits. Clayton has Street Profits, right?
I have Viking Raiders.
No, you have Street Profits. They're not winning. Come on, don't do yourself Raiders, like that. Bro. Oh my. I really got to write down Viking Raiders on here. You got to be
Kevin, what are you taking?
He's going with me, Street Profits. He's not.
To be honest, I would pick Braun and Ricochet over Street Profits. I'm not like.
You got to be.
You know what? He's absolutely right about that. I could actually see that. But the team that should win it, the Viking Raiders. But the team that I think is going to win it is going to be the Street Profits.
No words, because there is no words. That's what's going to happen. Look at that. Alex said it right there. Street Profits win. Street wins, Street wins, Street wins.
Only thing I'm going to say about that is, Alex, go back to watch our old podcast and look at his track record on picking people. I warned people. This is probably your first time watching us, and thank you for joining us. But go back and watch, because his picking is not that great. I warned people.
It was one time.
He 33 and a 0.3 chance of getting his pick right.
One time. Come on,
he's
man.
a genetic freak, so you multiply that.
Look, Alex, we appreciate you joining us. We do our podcast every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Next week, what we're going to be doing is the podcast we're going to be doing it at like noon around. We're going to be doing it during the day on Sunday, so we can talk about night one, and then the next day, we're gonna be doing it the next day. We're gonna be doing it on Tuesday night to talk about night two.
So I'm not putting my homie on blast. I'm just telling facts.
I'm putting Bear on blast. I don't care. I'm putting Bear on blast.
And the thing is, I'm trying to warn y'all, because some people have gambling problems, and I'm just saying, dude, if you're gonna do that, don't follow Blade.
Let's just say,
please don't.
Exactly.
Signing up to those Gamblers Anonymous things.
Look, I'm not a crazy gambler, but I do a lot of sports betting. Okay, I will.
Yes. Do I need to say any more?
Look at that man right there in the comics. I got faith in Blade. That dude needs a shirt made.
Don't worry about it. The shirts are coming. We are working on shirts. So
that dude right there needs a shirt that says "I am with the Blade." Or
wait a minute, hold it. I just figured it out. Oh, this is your girlfriend. She just put that name up there. She didn't want you to look bad. That's what it is.
No. My girlfriend's at work right now. She can't watch the podcast right now. But if she was on the podcast, she'd be putting me over too. Just like she should. Blade just love money. That's right. I love me some paper. And you need a shirt, my friend. You're going to get a shirt made for you, my friend. That says the Blade is with it. Next match, though, I got coming up is the triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Gunther. Let's be honest. Who's winning this match?
Gunther.
Okay. Who else? Come on, Clayton.
Gunther.
All right, Tevin. Who else? Don't say.
I already see where you're going.
Name that I thought about saying.
Yeah, that's what.
Sheamus.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only title he hasn't won, bro.
I know.
That's why
he can win it later. He can win it later. Let him beat Honky Talk's record, bro. Let him beat Honky Talk.
No, because if he loses this time, it's just like, damn, he can't beat Gunther. Would be his second time losing.
Well, here's the thing. No, it'll be third time. But here's the thing. Who says he got to beat Gunther to win it, to finally win it? Because right. He just got to wait until somebody beats Gunther, then he could go after them. Because he sure is not going to win it.
But I think it's a more memorable win if he gets it from Gunther, though.
Yeah.
His last title that he win.
Because he's had how many attempts now and he hasn't been able to. So if he does it now.
But the thing is, Sheamus has a lot more has more time left. It's not like he's close to the end, you know.
Well,
absolutely.
And here's the thing too. We can't count out McIntyre. McIntyre is going. This is going to be, to me, this is going to be the match that just steals everything because we already know that Gunther and
Sheamus
can put on a I can't say that word. They're going to put on a match, and just throwing McIntyre in there is going to be great.
Guess what? I'm going to say that word. I don't care. You know why? Because that's what this match is going to be. A banger. It's going to be a banger. I'm sorry. It is. I don't care.
It is 100%.
Shoot me. Because this match, and I can agree with you, this match may steal the whole show. You look at any match with Gunther in it lately has been awesome. Royal Rumble, Clash at the Castle, all that stuff. And guess what? You put Gunther and Sheamus in a match by themselves, banger. You add Drew McIntyre into it? Come on, man.
And see, another reason why I think Gunther is going to win is Drew and Sheamus have their little side story they got going on that's going to be distracting them.
Yeah, that's it.
This is going to be a good 15-20 minute match, man. Easily.
It's going to be brutal, I feel like.
It's going to be a good 15-20 minute match. Their chests are about to be red and bloody. I can say that much. They're going to be sweating. This match, seriously, I am excited for this match. It's going to be a great match. We know.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. I just had the perfect idea, guys.
What's up?
We need to do it live.
What?
Watch night 1 and 2 live.
That'd be fun.
That would be.
Sounds like Kevin's working.
I don't. No, actually, no. I actually took off both days for WrestleMania. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy.
True, right here.
The thing is, I don't know if because the thing with the Royal Rumble, wasn't there a problem with like the storage or something?
No, the problem was that the Royal Rumble sucked.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we could do that. I think our fans would love to hear us live, and then make
it was
that
fun when we did it.
Yeah, it was.
Royal Rumble
And plus,
wait, I did that show before.
Yeah,
we
did the
Royal
Rumble.
Me, Bear, and Brady. I don't remember. I think Gavin was like at his mom's or his girlfriend's mom's or something. Right. But me, Bear, and Brady, we did during the Royal Rumble, and it was basically just 3 hours of us just crapping all over the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Did you put it on YouTube?
No. We just watched it. We watched it, but we can't show it.
Yeah, it's just us talking on Zoom. But I think
it
was on Facebook at the time.
And see, on top of all of that, the main reason why we need to do it, so the fans can see the Blade's face every time I told him so, and he can't run. He can't say he was texting. He can have that look y'all see right now. Try to play it off.
Have a little thing on the screen that keeps a score of everyone we get right.
Man, we can do this.
I don't think I'm that much into editing, so I'll just keep the score on a piece of paper. But all right. You know what? Let's finish talking about, because we only have one more match to talk about.
Yes,
okay? And then after that, we'll get into that. All right, I got something for that. But the next match I got going after that, the co-main event, is the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka and Bianca Belair. Dang, Alex though said Jay White's debuting also. Jay White is not coming to WWE, fellas. I'm sorry. He's going to AEW. He's going to AEW, man. Tevin, I'm sorry. I know you want to see it, but he's going to AEW, bro.
Why? If I was Jay White, why would I go to a crowded cesspool as AEW?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Come on now, man.
Why would you do that?
Because you have more opportunity there. WWE, I feel like and plus there was a rumor saying that Jay White actually stopped. He actually stopped and waited because he was going to go to WWE 100%, but he stopped and waited because he heard the sale was going on. He stopped and was like, "Oh, I don't know," and so he's kind of back and forth.
What would the sale have impact? What would have that impact?
He doesn't want to.
Triple H will still be a creative. I'm pretty sure whoever's going to buy WWE, if it is so, they're not going to change the creative.
Well,
the control of WWE is going to be like business, corporate wise. That probably is not going to affect the show.
Yes, it will. It will have a big effect. Well, and the only reason I say that, whether you like WWE or you don't, when WWE is a self-contained corporation, so they can put out, do the things they want to do. But when they get into a business with another company, they got to fall under their guidelines. It's going to change.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But the fact, because if it does sell, I'm pretty sure 90%. I'm pretty sure it's going to go to a company whose CEO doesn't know much about wrestling. He only buys it because of the business aspect. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to touch nothing on the creator. He might, be involved in the net deals and stuff like that. But as a show, he's not going to affect anything. He's most likely Triple H still going to be in control.
Well, just like when WCW got bought out, they're going to put in people who don't know the business and see certain things like that don't make sense. We need to change it, or we could change it. So I think that is going to be some effect to it. But
you talk about WCW back in the 90s and 80s when they got bought out, or when Ted Turner. That was due because WCW had low ratings at that point and was not what it was going to be. That's why he put WWE is already established. There's nothing, you don't really need to do anything. Their numbers been good for multiple years. Is really, they're in the green. They making profit. That's why I said I don't think that part is not going to get touched at all. Because why would you? If it's profitable, why would you want to, put?
Because you always have somebody who don't know that aspect of a business and try to tell. Wait a minute, listen to me.
No, you're right, because they got Nick Khan as the CEO. So you're right. He didn't know nothing about wrestling before he got that position.
So and again, that's for another time. Let's get back to it because Blade looking like he want to cut me.
Look, here's the thing. The sale, we dug deep into that on the podcast. Honestly, I'm not going to get into that at all until it's official. That's what I'm waiting for that to get official. So But back to the match. Raw Women's Championship match. Obviously, me and Tevin talked about this, and it's obvious. Why would you bring Asuka back and do all that stuff with her just for her to lose? That's
WWE.
True. That's true. But I still have Asuka winning this match. I have Asuka winning it, so.
I got Asuka winning too.
Belair had a really good run, but I think it's time for her run to end.
I think it's something they need to do something. And I don't know, and I'm going to be truthful about a few things. It's been multiple times I've bet against Belair, and I don't know if it's to the point of I'm just needing something different from her. She's been the champion and she's had a great run, but now let's get something else behind her. And I think this is a great time to do it. She's just built herself up, and I think it's a good time and get her a refresh because she's beating everybody on Raw. Let's get her on SmackDown and put on some new stuff.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Is that Belair loses, goes to SmackDown, faces new people, and Asuka's on Raw. Charlotte loses to Rhea, goes to Raw. But yeah, I got Asuka winning, and so does Bear. Clayton, what about you?
Asuka. I mean, I don't know. I like Bianca Belair, but at this point, what else can she do? Who else can she beat? I mean,
Rusty, you say Belair retains. Why? Why should she retain? What's the point? Brady, you said Belair retains. Why? Why should they do that to Asuka? I want to hear. Why?
Belair retains and Mandy Rose comes out.
You're crazy.
No. Now, you know what? Honestly, I could see that. I actually could see that.
I don't.
No, and just for nobody would expect Mandy Rose to come in.
Don't make me bury you, man. Don't make me.
No. Listen, I'm not. I'm just telling you that Tevin has a great look at things, and honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if that happened. But I still think Asuka's going to win.
Okay, Rusty said Chelsea Green and Piper Nevin interferes. Okay, but what is that? What does that do for the? What then after that?
Look! I'm gonna be like AEW, but where's the story?
No, I'll admit. We talked about this way back when this match, after Asuka won the Royal Rumble, we said, who do we cheer for in this match? They're both baby faces, apparently. I know they're trying to make Asuka a heel, but it's not working at all. Who do we cheer for in this match? There's not really a story, and they're both baby faces. What the hell? Like, come on, man. Really?
Well, we still got one Raw. Okay, so I think I missed Raw, or I missed a part of it. She danced. She
didn't do anything important. Don't worry.
Oh, Asuka didn't tag Belair?
Yeah, she did it afterwards. After they won the match. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that one. I was talking. Did you see the one where she came out and it almost looks like she botched the spit, like she laughed almost, and it came out of her mouth, and then she started dancing.
Oh yeah. That's all.
Whoa! Look at this. Alex said Belair retains by turning heel, ends in a DQ. Whoa. Belair turning heel? I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not gonna happen. She sells too much merch.
That's the thing. I said that too. I like Belair turning heel, but I also did say that as well. I feel like, here, let me tell you something, Alex. It can't work, and let me tell you why. There's too many people that are in love with Belair. I go to every Raw that comes here, and every little kid dresses up as Bianca. They love her.
Exactly.
She's EST. She's over. She's over. There's too many kids. It's like John. It's literally the female version of John Cena right
that's
now.
exactly what I was going to say. The John Cena effect.
It's the female version of Cena. Rusty, you say it too. Belair and Montez turn. No! It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
The only reason, because I believe if Bianca loses, she's probably gonna be off TV for a little bit.
Whoa.
Because, like I said, I don't know how much filming of their show they've done, but she's also filming the show,
right?
Hey,
so that's why I think she might take some time off.
Which would honestly wouldn't be bad either. She needs a good reset, and like I said, I think going to SmackDown, she goes away, comes back on SmackDown, heel or face, I would be definitely okay with it. Because the one thing about it too, Belair was a face before in NXT, and she was over as a face. So,
well, she was a heel hat face. Yeah.
I mean, heel.
Yeah.
All I know is I found out that they sell the hat on WWE Shop with her ponytail sticking out of the top, so you can have the ponytail.
They do?
Yeah, they sell the hat that says EST with the lips, and it has the ponytail coming all the way down. And I'm gonna buy it for my girlfriend for WrestleMania. So
there you go.
Yeah, I be seeing little girls. Like I told you, my friend's daughter, they came to her town and she was dressed up as Bianca Belair.
Bro, the reason
she's so over, bro.
She started crying.
She's so.
The reason why. I'm sorry, but the reason I can't say SmackDown because I get excited and I forget things. So you just got to understand this is bear talk. You got to understand these guys are used to it. Come on with me. Come on with me, Alex. You understand that bear talk soon.
It says Rusty said, "Watch Dawkins lose that 4-way tag team." Oh gosh, Rusty's going back on the Dawkins getting pinned over Montez again, dude.
Why did you want them to break up? So
they're not. Rusty. They're not breaking up. They're not breaking up. Every
new tag team, when a tag team debuts, they're gonna break up. They should do this. I'm like, they just
why would they break up? There's not even any other tag teams. They need that. Exactly. They need the Street Profits. They need the Street Profits bad, dude. Come on, man. Come on.
And I guess that's why NXT is so. I don't want to say heavenly tag teams, but they got a few tag teams in NXT that need to come up.
Yeah, they really do.
Well,
like Pretty Dilly would be in Gallus. Oh my God, they would be good on the main roster.
Well, fellas, we just went through the whole WrestleMania card. I did my predictions of the match order for night 1, night 2. We have everything down. So whenever I'm right, I'm gonna just put myself over like crazy. But y'all were talking about doing a live WrestleMania, so let's talk about that for just a second. A live WrestleMania. So who would be available to do that? The full night 1, night 2 full match card?
Possibly.
I can do it.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
And then just like anything else too, if Stephanie or Brady, they can jump in, jump out. We're just gonna have fun with it and make people who can't catch it have fun with it.
Okay. I like the idea. I think we'll do live WrestleMania. WrestleMania start kickoff show is 7 p.m. y'all's time, 6 p.m. my time, right? Good kickoff show.
I believe so.
And yeah, all right then. We'll screw it. We'll live stream. Well, we're not gonna live stream WrestleMania. That's not legal. But we'll sit here and watch WrestleMania live, have a reaction. So anybody watching right now, if you want to watch WrestleMania at the same time as us, or you can't catch it, next week we will be going live on YouTube at 6. We'll be going live on YouTube about 6:40, 6:30ish p.m. Central, 7:30ish, 7:40ish p.m. Central, a little after the kickoff show starts, so we can get everything ready. So if you want to join us watching WrestleMania, or you want to hop in, hop out for some matches, look at our reactions for a certain match, tune in. We will be here. I will be here the full match card. Bear, I believe, will be here the full match card. Clayton May, we'll have some people jump in, jump out. But we will be here the full match card so you can see our reactions. And
if you want to send tissue to Clayton, to Blade, I will get you his address so you can send it to him early.
Look, man, I can't wait for some of these matches to happen. So you could see my face and my reaction to me. Just I don't want to have to bury you, man. I really don't, man. But
you won't have to worry about that. The only person I'm worried about burying me is your fan Alex, because man, I'm starting to worry. If he's that strong of a fan of yours, I'm a little worried about his stable. Hey, I'm just saying.
Alex needs a Blade shirt, bro. But look at that. Blade prediction is gonna be great. Look at that. Hey, this is gonna be a fun time. I can't wait to stream it. We appreciate everybody watching tonight. This was fun. This was a great broadcast. I cannot wait till next week for WrestleMania. Make sure you watch and make sure you watch Raw tomorrow and the SmackDown and NXT because it's going to be leading up to this WrestleMania. Like I said, next week. So like Alex, Rusty, all y'all, if you want to watch us react to a match while watching WrestleMania or you can't catch it, we will be live on YouTube. The full match card starting at 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to go crazy. It's going to be a good time. We'll be here the whole match card and then we'll react to each match. But we appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell people that we'll be live streaming it. Tell everybody we'll be live streaming it. It's going to be crazy. Fellas, anything to say before I close it off?
Just the usual for me, thank you for giving us your time and listening to us. Thank you for being a fan. And without you all, there is no us. So we appreciate y'all as always.
Yeah, same. Not much more to say. Just appreciate everyone hanging out, talking with us. Can't wait to see this new feud with Bear and Alex. See where that goes for sure.
And Rusty, you say Proving Ground Thursday. Well,
bad news, Bears.
Bad news.
You got good news, bad news. You got Underground on Tuesdays for the next month.
You have Underground on Tuesday, but what do you call it? Proving Ground season 1 has ended. We will be taking a month off, but we will be doing something, in its place. Probably just more reaction podcast stuff like that to the weeks in wrestling. Just little small stuff like reaction to probably Dynamite every Thursday we'll be doing. But we'll think of something. But Tevin, hopefully I don't have to bury you because some of your predictions are a little out there. So hopefully I don't have to bury you.
Wait, you're going to be crying when Omos win. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, man. All right. Well, I guess I have to bury you. But no, we appreciate you all joining us. Make sure you go watch our other podcasts. Make sure you go watch the B&B show. Make sure you go watch Clayton's Chops show. Make sure you go watch Brady's The Vault. Make sure you go watch Wrestle Forever. It just dropped the other day. It was huge. It ended our 2K promotion. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. Make sure you go watch our live stream next week, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be live streaming WrestleMania. Wow, he needs a shirt. But like I said, we really appreciate you all.